I'm a globetrotter. You and I 비교나 하지만 우리 너무 달라. We just different. 나 좀 봐라. 여자나 집이나 세차나가 신다 너무 빨라. I'm a globetrotter. You and I 비교나 하지만 우리 너무 달라. We just different. 나 좀 봐라. 여자나 집이나 세차나가 신다 너무 빨라. I'm a globetrotter. 지금부터 시작이야. 한턱에 money cause 세계 리듬이야. 한턱에 money make the moves. I've been getting it now. 아디랩이 미쳐버린 범인 아니니까. 하더라봐 한 미래로 돌아가. 한 doing it cause I'm fly now. 비교나 더 알아. 지까지 못하잖아. 켜보지만 난 실력이 no visa. 뉴욕에서 한국까지 everybody raving visa. I'm balling out cause I'm a globetrotter. Yeah, 나처럼 잘 나가는 래퍼 불러. Yeah, 내 손이 나가다가 everybody staring. I don't need to play with rockets now. I'm a globetrotter. You and I 비교나 하지만 우리 너무 달라. We just different. 나 좀 봐라. 여자나 집이나 세차나가 신다 너무 빨라. I'm a globetrotter. You and I 비교나 하지만 우리 너무 달라. We just different. 나 좀 봐라. 여자나 집이나 세차나가 신다 너무 빨라. I'm a globetrotter. Trotter. 나 계속 올라가자. I know all about it, body. 소리 너무 많이 친데 빨리 들어가래. I was sandy. 자리 빨리 비켜 내가 오나니까. 받아하지 못한 난 실려왔다니까. 너 계속 여기 맴돌아. 와나 말해 두바야. I'm a globetrotter. 이 신발에도 절대 멈추진 않아. You know I gotta go. 내 시간 넌 잡아. 집중 focus all you know is the guala. Boy you slacking, people talking. 만만하지 ain't no action. 만만하게 보였던 사람들 다 subtracting. globetrotting 시작도 안 돼서 지금부터 앞으로 you know I'm only going up. Yeah. You could call me filthy, KID 해서 I hit a margy 92 broken on third eye 열지 기본 I just keep on cause I'm curveball kanji. I'm a globetrotter. You and I 비교나 하지만 우리 너무 달라. We just different. 나 좀 봐라. 여자나 집이나 세차나가 신다 너무 빨라. I'm a globetrotter. You and I 비교나 하지만 우리 너무 달라. We just different. 나 좀 봐라. 여자나 집이나 세차나가 신다 너무 빨라. I'm a globetrotter. Trotter. 나 계속 올라가자. I know all about it, body. 소리 너무 많이 친데 빨리 들어가래. I was sandy. 자리 빨리 비켜 내가 오나니까. 받아하지 못한 난 실려왔다니까. 너 계속 여기 맴돌아. 와나 말해 두바야.
Arabic with man's housewife, I wouldn't work out.
Feel me.
Shake it up.
Yeah, feel me. You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me. You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Don't care, cash got cars. No lean on my cars. Car hard on my heart. Tattoo on my scars. Tattoo my new scars. My life has been hard. See me in the light. I was in the dark. I wake up, I send it. I wake up, I spend it. I drive Chevy, no Benzes. See me slide, not tenant. My house, yeah, I own that. Your house, yeah, it's rented. Started where the flow at. Now I top the building, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. On trips, I never trip. No. Shoulder gotta chill. Yeah. My best friend, my chick. My best friend gon' whip. My best friend, she pull up with a stick. My best friend, she pull up, then she skirt off and we dip. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah. Feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah. Shake it up, shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Ooh yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up.
That's a work in progress. You don't just change overnight.
Hi, everybody. It's a bucket hat kind of day. Don't you think? Now, just so Foodie knows, this is how a hat that fits on your head looks. It's meant to go on over the scalp, not just rested on the top curvy part of your head. It's supposed to go all the way down. See, that's where my head is. Yeah. Now, I caved to a bit of peer pressure today to come on. Now, Juliana's just asked about the groovy song that I play in my intro. I was going to be working on that playlist this afternoon, putting together, like clipping it together. But since Abby and was it you, Sage, or was somebody else? They were like, oh, I thought this was a live stream. I felt a bit peer pressured. So here I am. It's probably way too much content in one day or in 24 hours, but I've got the time at the minute. So why not? Now, before I say hi to everybody, I did edit the live stream. I did my best to cut most of Sala out. I did skip through and just whenever I heard his voice, I just yeeted it, kept in some of the good talking points. I've cut it down to about 57 minutes, put a filter over it, transformed it. It's uploaded, but it's still processing. And I didn't want to push it back another hour. So what I thought we might do is, and I do not want to revolt and I do not want a revolution when I say this, we're going to do two things before, and I'm just going to check to see if it's ready to go. So we've probably got a bit of time to kill before we can watch that live stream and react to it. So I hope you're in for a long haul tonight. Okay. We are going to do an Amberlynn Reid react. Okay, stop. Before everybody leaves, it's simply to kill some time while we're waiting for the upload. It's only 14 minutes long. I'm going to put it on 1.5. Don't freak out. We're going to check in with Amby. Let's do a quick, because we're diverse. We're not a hate channel. We are diverse. We have diverse content. And we're going to do a retro react from Just Saying's channel. We're going to follow on from where we left off last night. And then, no, we're not. We're actually going to watch the live stream where Chantal started wearing the blanket because she admits that she'd known Sala for 2 days and the transformation started. The evolution of the Kuwait arc had started, and that's the live stream we're going to watch. And that's what we're doing. And guess what else I did today? Guess what else I did? I did cut out the birthday boy because he's gross and a jerk and he says nothing fun or important anyway. Yeah. And I find that kind of strange because this is the first birthday that Chantal and Sala have had the opportunity to spend together because I don't think they'd actually met yet. And Chantal just the other day and in this live stream as well criticized another YouTube creator for not spending the entire 24 hours, every second of every minute up her child's ass because it was their birthday. Now, Foodie, however, has taken the time out of her day to sit for 2.5 hours talking about crap and talking about reaction channels and blah, 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 instead of spending it with her very first birthday with her like the most amazing husband in the entire world. She didn't give him his deserved undying attention today on his birthday. How dare she? I'd be mad if I was Sala. Oh, wouldn't you be pissed off that your wife sat down and took the time out to get mad at people on the YouTube and instead of spending that time with you on your birthday? It's not how it's done, Foodie. You failed. Mission 1, birthday mission 1, failed. You suck at this. Now, I have got my hat on, but I can't hear the videos. So I'm going to have to take my hat off. But don't worry, we're going to be changing hats later because Foodie does a hat change up. We're going to do one too. So for now, I'm just going to be putting this over the top. So it is going to look a bit weird. Let's see how this goes. I don't even know if I can do it. Oh, yes, I can. I'm going to do it like African safari style. Oh, I am so, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting Blossom vibes. I am getting Blossom vibes. You know the 90s when we all wore our hats like this? Kid and play. That's what I'm feeling. I'm looking very 80s today. Look at my cool shirt that I've got on. It's a little outfit. I got it from Shein. It's a boys set. It's from the men's line. It's their two coordinated outfits. It's a two-piecer. It's like easy wash, easy care. I'm going through a graffiti stage, so I don't know how to stop buying graffiti stuff. But let's see how this looks. Oh, it looks dumb, but I don't care. Oh, I'm looking very hip-hop safari today, aren't I? Yes. Okay, it's crooked, and I'm back to front. I'm mirrored, so this way. This way. This way. Oh, there we go. It looks really weird, a bit stupid, but it's fun, so we're going to do it. Okay, so now we're going to say hello to everybody. Oh, let me fix this. Oh, and I've got a hair. You know when you get a hair? Okay, all right, we're going safari style today. Okay, let's say hello to everybody. Okay, I'm going to go from the top. So first of all, we've got StreamYards is here. We've got Sage Clover. We've got Carlotta Olotta. Hello. Grateful Life. We have Rudy. Hi, Rudy. I don't have queso, but I have got Samjang. Who else? I've got Juliana. The Queen. Hello. Evening, madame. Shenanigans. Bora hey. Sarang hey. La, 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 la. Evelyn. Hello, Evelyn. M. Hobbs. Hello. La, la, la. Alla's not here today. And Jocelyn's mom. Hello, how are you? All right, so let's get going. So we're going to do Ambi first. We're going to look at it like a meal. We're going to be food-centric today. We're going to eat our veggies before we get to the bit we don't like. So we're going to do Ambi first, and then we're going to do the retro react and check in and see if my video has processed and uploaded, and then we'll get into the live stream, okay? So we'll get Ambi out the way first. All right. So she's... what's hers called? Oh, okay, it's a Q&A radio. Okay. I know she's not the best thing to watch, but she's something to watch. Okay. And it's only a quick one. Hers are always quick. She's at least bearable in that sense that she doesn't drag it out. Okay. All right. And everybody let me know if it's too low so we can pump up the volume. You have a huge tub of Samjang. I make my own Samjang. I make mine. Only because I do eat a lot, and I figured out how to make it because I had all the ingredients anyway, and I just like to have it. I just put it in rice. I put it in soup. It makes it spicy and yummy, and I love it. It's the best. And I made my suyuk today, my pork suyuk. That's what I had for lunch. I've made a video. I'm going to upload that later because we are a diverse channel. Dollar Cookie is a diverse channel with lots of different content on it. Yes, we do. Okay, let's get into Ambi.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. I know you saw me in this outfit in my last vlog, but we're starting a new one today.
Okay, so Chantal can't pick lipstick save a life. Okay, she's got no taste when it comes to stuff like that. Ambi has probably the ugliest collection of earrings I've ever seen in my life. It's like her earring taste lives in the 1980s. Like, do you remember that show? Because I'm sure everybody here is of that age. But remember that show? Do you remember that show, Designing Women? That was like the Southern Belles. They had the big hair and the power suits, and they wear those big, gaudy earrings. Cool at the time. That's her sensibility. I know why she wears big ones, because she's got a big face and a big chin. It balances them out. But sweetheart, can you buy something a bit prettier? Something not so gauche. Like just calm your farm. But I mean, all right, let's get into it.
I actually just posted 2 TikToks. A Trisha Paytas one, just moments that I love from frenemies. I've been doing that. That's the second one I've done. And then just like another like challenge trend type thing.
Yes.
Of like how you look on camera versus real life. So
Is she loud
if you guys want
enough?
to go look
Tell
at
me.
that, go look at that. I've been loving TikTok again. I don't know. I go through moments where it's like I can't stop posting on there. And then like you won't hear from me for like a year.
Does anybody watch her TikToks? Because I've seen a couple of them. I think I've seen people clipping them, and I think Alex is Shook did like a review of them the other day, and all I can say is cringe. But she's feeling herself. She's sexy being. She really is quite sexual, isn't she? She's a sexual being.
So I'm taking advantage of
Okay,
it now,
thanks,
and you guys should too.
shenanigans.
But yeah, y'all, it's finally happened. Above my bed here,
Oh, I thought they were holes, but they're hooks.
no more pictures on the wall. It's very sad. We still have to take off these guys. And
I'm
then
gonna turn her
above
up.
my
She's a bit low
TV,
for me.
we also had some paintings that are also
There we go.
now taken off the wall. Wow. Y'all, look at this car. I love me a Jeep, and I love cow print.
Did she not buy herself a little pinafore in a cow print? I hope she's not going to try and call somebody else out for having a tacky paint job because, girl, look at the earrings you've got on.
But I'm just not so sure that they go together. I mean, you know what? I don't even have a car. I shouldn't be talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're currently on Marshall's because I need to buy a suitcase.
Oh, it's even worse. They're the yin-yang symbols. Oh, my God. Okay, all
I'll
right.
be living out of a suitcase for a little bit, so that's what we're doing. Okay. All right, so found the suitcases.
Get the
This
bronze
one's kinda
one.
cute, but she looks a little small. I also really like
That's
this
a
one
big
as well.
one. Wait a minute. If she's just moving, why does she need to get like a Samsonite hard case? Doesn't she just need to get some soft luggage? Like, you know, the zip up ones? Would she need a hard case one? That's for like when you're traveling overseas and stuff and it's getting knocked about. Yes, it was you, Abby. Mm-hmm.
All right, I found her.
Yeah, I think because I was talking to Skinny Queen about it and she said that Breezy's been demonetized and I was like, oh my gosh, she's got to be freaking out right now, like losing her mind. But she's got like 10,000 subs and I think she relies on the income a little bit. She was posting shorts of Amberlynn's content without transformation and I think that's why she got demonetized. That's what I've heard. It's probably third-hand knowledge. I don't know. Maybe that's what happened, but she's definitely been demonetized, but she'll probably get it back. She's just got to put in an application, maybe say, look, I won't post that kind of stuff anymore. Please let me have my monetization back. Put in a little application, yada, yada, and she may be reinstated. But all she's got to do is not show Amberlynn shorts anymore and she'll be fine.
This is the one, folks. Let's do it.
Perfectly imperfect, but she doesn't really post that much. What are the reasonings? I mean, getting demonetized, it's not like we're high stakes channels. I mean, if I was someone like Cutie Pie or Trisha Paytas, I'd be a bit worried. Like it's not a big deal. I mean, you can always just change your content and get re-monetized again, but YouTube's cracking down.
So it took a total of like 5 minutes.
Do you reckon that was a full body shot for the feeders? Because anytime she always come like, oh, no, you show my body, but she shows her body and she always shows herself walking and stuff like that. But do you reckon that's for feeders? Could be.
To decide. Not bad.
Who is that? Who is that with her? That looks like Feline's feet.
All right, so we also went to...
Not gonna lie, I would have brought the bronze one too. I like that metallic thing, but she doesn't need a hard case one. No, she does. She needs one with wheels on it. That's going to be easy to push around. She needs the 360 pivot wheels because there's no way she's ever going to pick that thing
the
up.
Home Depot and got a bunch of boxes. I forgot to film
Yeah,
in
I
there,
don't care.
but we needed boxes for like the TV and pictures and paintings and stuff like that. Okay, so since I haven't uploaded in so long and I uploaded a vlog literally today, I know
Sage MFW has you. I couldn't even count how many channels she's had. She'll get kicked off and she'll just keep coming back. Like she's just a hula hoop of YouTube channels. Like she'll never give it up.
there is a lot of questions, so I just want to really quickly answer some of the like most hot questions that I see. Just answer them really quickly.
Oh, really?
Just fast paced. We don't need to get into any of the nitty gritty. So let's do it. First question is, are you still doing OMAD? And the answer is no, I'm not.
Oh.
Not right now. Next question is, when is the last time you weighed yourself? I actually have not.
Oh,
weighed
Breezy did?
myself.
Oh, okay. A breezy or
Oh,
imperfect?
God. I know for sure it's been at least like 10 days, maybe more. So a lot of people were asking, where's the hickey from? Which is kind of going away. They're from Feline.
See, these are the traits that Chantal and Amber have in common. They have to let us know nothing, like I'm private and this is my privacy and blah, 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 and you're invasive. And then they'll be like, yeah, see my hickey. And then, Chantal will give out like these little nuggets and she'll be like, oh, no, you can't know stuff. Like, nobody wants to know that you've got a hickey, girl. No one cares. Nobody's like, it's like, whatever. I don't think you should be abusing your vacuum cleaner in such a way that, you're leaving marks on yourself.
Which brings me to the next question. People are asking, are we still hooking up? Yes, we are. And a lot of people are also confused of like, who are you in love with? Like, what's happening? Are you in love with the person you talked about on your last live stream? And yes, that is who it is. The last question is, how did Feline find out that you were in love with someone else? Well,
okay, so now it's getting juicy. She's in love with a new person. She's done Feline. She was talking to somebody else. She fell in love with somebody else. Like, how these women fall in love so fast, I don't know. I guess you just got to stroke their ego enough and make them feel kind of pretty, and then like you're theirs forever. They imprint on you like a duckling. She was talking too much about that relationship, and that person was like, nah, sorry, peace, I'm out. I don't like this. And Amber's like, yeah, oh, well. And now she's like all full on because this person doesn't want to be with her now, apparently.
She figured it out herself. She said that she could tell, and I'm not going to lie to her. So I was honest, and I said, yeah. So yeah, that's everything. Hello, I'm currently using you guys for a mirror, so bear with me. Okay, I think we're good. So hello.
I have never, ever done that with a vacuum. I use my vacuum to suck things up off my floor, out of my car. I've only ever had actual proper hickeys. And I think the very last hickey I ever had was probably when I was about 15 years of age, because that's when you sort of think, that's a bit dumb. And at 15, if my mum had seen the hickey, if I'd not like being like smart enough to cover it up, she would have had my head. You don't have hickeys because then people know that you've been making out and you're like, where have you been alone with a boy? You're staying home, young lady.
It's actually been a few days since I last filmed. So that clip was from a few days ago. And since then, I actually got pretty sick. It wasn't like a cold or a flu or anything. It was a massive gallbladder attack that lasted for over 24 hours.
That's probably because she's just been eating nothing but crap.
And I figured something like this was going to happen due to my rapid weight loss recently. Like in 3 weeks, I lost over 30 pounds. And
fled, is that the nickname for that person? Fled. It was a mutual breakup. They mutually, mutually disengaged. Okay.
Yeah. So I figured something like that was going to happen, especially if I did fall back into like a little bit of an old habit, which I feel like I probably did. So the mixture of that and like yo-yo dieting, and it was bad.
Yo-yo dieting? What yo-yo dieting? You'd have to be on a diet long enough to actually make substantial like weight loss. Like 2 pounds is not a yo-yo diet. Like, come on. Don't they say it's like got to be like 10% of your weight? Like that's a significant loss. So 10% of Amber's weight would be 52 pounds. So she would have to lose 52 pounds and then put the 52 pounds back on to be like, oh yeah, you're yo-yo dieting. Girl, no, stop it.
I was like really sick, like vomiting.
Conscious uncoupling, that's the word.
My gallbladder is feeling so much better, but now I'm just like super sore from like using the muscles that I don't usually use. So that sucks. But I did want to vlog today because it's been a hot minute. Let y'all know that today is actually the day that I officially signed the lease. Like officially.
Oh, she's got house security. That's good. Now, you know how we talked about the Uggo earrings that she was wearing? She should just wear hoops, all different types of hoops. Hoops. Hoops are the only thing that I've seen that she wears that flatters her. And it's this size hoop. Little ones, you'd lose them. Bigger ones, ridiculous, and they touch her shoulder. These ones are the perfect size. Now, if we could just get her to do something with her hair, we might actually have like some kind of an actual look going.
Officially signed it.
And eyebrows. We need to get the eyebrows fixed.
And then also I signed the mover agreement, which means everything is set in stone. Like a lot of people ask, how are you really doing? And
apparently she's moving state. She's moving closer to be near her mum and her brothers, I think. It's been a little bit because nothing really changes. Like you could not watch Ambi for about 3 months and nothing will change. It's like an every 3 months sort of check in with her because things move at a very, very slow pace. She's been moving for about that long. Yep.
Sometimes it's hard for me to like find the actual word to pinpoint how I'm feeling. And today I really tried to like focus on like, how do I feel about
Abby, like, I know, right? Like, I finally signed the lease. Yep. Organized paperwork, made some phone calls, signed an e-document and emailed it. Personal high five. Whereas most people, when they're like, it's because you're working from home, great. They're managing a full-time job. They've got kids running around or they've got pets running around. You've got a partner or you've got roommates. You're organizing laundry. You're cooking for yourself. Like you've got so many other commitments and stuff. It's like, oh yeah, it's a list of 20 things I've done today on top of my paid job. That's probably literally the only thing she's done today other than get up, put some makeup on and brush her hair. She brushed her hair, though. I am impressed. She has a run a brush through her hair. I love it.
just everything that's going on right now.
Hi, Dax. Hello.
And I think I'm numb. I just feel like life is like happening around me and things are obviously happening to me, but I don't feel like they're actually happening to me. It just feels
That's because you never leave the house and go anywhere. You're either in the car, in Target, or at your house. If you were engaged in the world, you might feel a little bit more a part of the world.
kind of like I'm just watching it all happen and it's not actually happening to me. I don't know how to explain it. It's really confusing and hard to explain, but kind of like maybe an out of body experience a little bit. I just don't feel like I'm 100% like present because I think I am deep down just so stressed with so many different layers of my life right now, and I just like it makes me feel overwhelmed. And so I think I'm like subconscious.
Girl, you have obviously not been watching Chantal's channel. She's the one dealing with layers, like physical layers. Just be glad you're not having to do it under like 3 or 4 layers. An abaya, an undershirt, a turban, a hijab. And then we're going to add a hat on top of that. You don't even know about layers. Don't talk to us about layers. We live with layers.
Just like numbing myself. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe.
Yeah, she did Moonlit Goth. She did 12 rounds of 12 therapy sessions in preparation for the weight loss surgery that she decided that she was not ready for. After many times saying, I'm a bit annoyed that they didn't just approve me and say, yes, you can get the weight loss surgery like months ago. Because had they done that she would have had the surgery and not been ready. But then she decided on her own, I'm not getting it now. I'm not ready. I don't want it. It's not for me. But she had 12 sessions and didn't she love the therapy? Oh, it was the best thing ever. It was working so well, but she's not gone back and had more. Weird.
When I'm actually there, moved in, and everything is completely different, I think then it might actually hit me.
She is.
It might actually feel like it's happening to me because right now it's just like low-key doesn't.
Oh, you know what I didn't do?
It's hard to explain. So this is just me in my thinking zone. I was doing like one.
Okay, so everybody, where's your designated thinking zone at your house? Some people might say it's the toilet. Some people might say it's the kitchen. Others might go and sit down in the backyard, in the grass, or while they're walking, going for a nice walk outside. Where's your thinking zone? She makes the smallest thing a big deal and more work than it needs to be. Did anybody watch when she showed us her method for choosing her journals? Has everybody seen that? She gathers up all the journals. She puts 2 down. She touches them a bit, rubs them up, and she'll be like, nah, don't want that one. And then she'll grab the next one. And she goes through all of them until she like goes, no, I don't want that one. No, I don't want that one. It's like that, like those challenges that you do. It's like save one, drop one. She does it with her journals when she's deciding which new one to use. Just walk up to the shelf and go, yeah, that one's empty. I'll grab it. Or I like the cover. Oh, I've had that one for ages. I'll use that one. Like, ma'am, don't spend 15 minutes going, no, yes, no, like, She's got too much time on her hands. That's what it is.
Day with like maybe a small snack at night, and I think I want to go back to doing that.
Oh, thanks,
but I think I want
Dax.
to eat my one meal a day.
That's
on
lovely. That's a
camera.
nice thing
So
to
it just
say.
keeps me accountable, and I know when I eat on camera, I do eat a lot slower than like I do in my real life, and I'm able to just like enjoy my food more when I do that. So it's definitely a thought.
Girl, you don't need to enjoy it more. You need to enjoy it less.
That I'm having. Let me know what you guys think. Send me some Instagram DMs. I know a lot of people have missed my Eat With Me videos. A lot of people say that they're comforting, which I love that. I love that I can be
Oh, the
a comfort to
preening.
people.
The preening. Just like, oh, this is for somebody. She's like, the TikToks are for somebody. The getting up, brushing the hair, straightening it, washing, it's for somebody. Because normally we've got the poop bum with the little straggly side bits. Like bits you just want to go up to them and just give them a yoink.
It's also really comforting to me, especially now that I'm going to be living by myself. I'm going to be eating all my meals by myself for the most part. And that's actually very sad. I can't eat with my little baby girl right here.
Wow, her face is so much bigger than I remember.
Y'all need to go follow my TikTok because I have been posting on there kind of like crazy. I'm having the time of my life. I'm not going to be over here lying to you. It's just really fun to just like lip sync and dance and memorize fun quotes or sayings. I don't know. I'm just having a lot of fun over there. You definitely need to follow me. Okay, Rarity Cat with 2 Y's. Go do
these
it.
are my favorite ones.
Hello. So it is
the ones where she does like the transformation, like transitions, where she's like looking like no makeup and all, and then she does the head whip, and it's literally just her with a bit of lipstick on, and she's brushed her hair, and she's like fire. She feels like she's Beyonce, and it's like, sweetie, I don't want to be mean, but you look legit the same. Sorry. It's not a big transformation, like okay. But good on her for having a good hard crack, you know.
The next day, we're actually about to go to the vet to get Twinkie more medicine because, as you guys know, she suffers with joint pain because she is a smaller dog. They said it's because she's smaller, plus around age 10 is when this starts to happen.
Yay!
And she's 10, folks. Yeah, it breaks my heart. So we're gonna go get medicine for her and then come right back home and give it to her. So it just makes me really sad to see her like this. So they said it's gonna be ready in about 30 minutes. It's about 15 minutes away. So hello, hi. It is the next day already. Again, I didn't vlog anything yesterday, but we went and got her medicine, gave it to her as soon as we got home, and she's already feeling better. So
responsible pet ownership, we like it.
Like a charm. They want her to only take it a couple times a week, but if we notice that she's like getting better and stuff, they don't want her to like continue taking it.
Yeah.
But I noticed whenever
this is the thing that Amber does. She does her hair and it does her makeup when she's fishing for someone. We saw that same transition from when she broke up with Becky. Like she was bawling and I'm never gonna love anyone ever again. And then about 2 weeks later, she started showering and doing her hair and doing her makeup. And that's when she was like doing the phone thing where she's like, and then that's when YP came into it. Like she does this, she's like fishing. She's fat fishing for people.
She stops taking it for a little bit, she starts to be in pain again. So I did tell the vet, and the vet said, okay, maybe we should just stick to her being on it for longer than we thought.
No.
So my move-in date is coming up, and the movers are coming soon. So today I'm going to be super focused on getting certain rooms in my apartment like done and completed. So today I'm actually going to focus on the bedroom. It's probably going to take me a few hours.
Abby, that sounds like a really efficient way, super efficient way to get dressed in the morning. I mean, do you do the same thing when you have to put your jammies on at night time? Or do you sleep in said clothes, take them off, and then just do another rounds? What about when you have to do like exercise or something? Because I couldn't do that. But I must say, I've got certain habits with my cupboard and my closet that I have, like all my sets like this, they're all on one hanger together. I like to put my tracksuits, like pants, jumper that match together, and then the next set. And if I don't have matching sets, I'll do like my black, because I buy black bottoms and charcoal bottoms and purple bottoms, and then I'll put matching jumpers with them, so I can just go, yes, thank you. I'll just pull it out and put that on. And I do my seasonal changeovers, and all my hangers have to be the same. They all have to be wooden hangers with the little tabs on them, and they have to be wooden hangers with the pants clips on them. And I have it all set up. So I have all my denim stuff together. Then I have my singlets, my T-shirts, my long sleeve shirts. And then I have all my pants, have all my skirts, all my dresses. And then I have my work uniforms. That's how I set up my cupboard, because it's the only way to live. organized.
So I'm going to be super hyper focused on that. So I do want to apologize because I know I've been super distant from YouTube, very distant, and I hate it. I hate it so much. I just have a lot going on up here, and yeah, I've been filming TikTok.
If I could get my hands on her hair, oh my God. Okay, so this is what I would do to Amber's hair. Okay, I would probably chop about a good foot off, probably a good 13 inches off. So it just sits on a nipple line, just on her tits, right? And then I would put some layers in it. I'd do a center part. I know you're not supposed to do that with fat faces or round faces, but I would do one because it would work with this style. And it would be easy enough for her to look after because she could straighten it too. But I would center it, okay? And then I would get it cut in so that we had a framing, those the hair that can be, when you straighten it, it goes in like that. And it's chunked. Then we put some layers through it so it had bounce and movement because she does have a lot of movement in her hair. And then what we would do is we would put a few money pieces in the front, and then we would do like caramels and lighter brownie blondes through the rest of it so that when it moved, you could see a little bit of the movement and her hair would have a nice lift. She could put Velcro rollers in it. She could put twisties in it. She could do those little satiny bun things, roll it up overnight, and she'd have big Victoria beachy waves. Like this hair, just nothing. It's nothing. It's a nothing color. It's a nothing length. It's a nothing style. It does nothing. It just sits there.
Talks because it's like an outlet a little bit. Anyways, I really want to try to upload more for you guys because I miss y'all and I miss talking. And yeah. Okay, guys, so I'm actually gonna end this vlog. I've been super busy with my room and stuff today. I also want to say, because I mentioned my TikTok, my cheeks are so red because
so you've 7 hours.
I mentioned my TikTok in this vlog, and some people are like, why doesn't the lip syncing add up for me? It's because I wear AirPods, and it turns out when you wear AirPods, when you make TikToks, there's like a glitch. So it makes me really sad because like when I watch it back with my AirPods,
that's not true. You're just out of sync because plenty of people do them and they make perfect sense. Or what you do is you film it, upload it, detach audio, and then you overlay it over the original. That's how you would probably do it.
Perfectly fine. Beautiful. Because I do put effort and time into obviously the lip syncing part because it's so fun to me. But like when you don't watch it with AirPods, it looks weird. Ugh. So I might have to stop filming the TikToks with these. Anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Yay. That was awesome. Thanks, Amby. Nice little check-in. We'll see you in 3 months. We might have to do it a bit often. Now, okay, we stopped. So with Amby, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing those, but I will do them as a filmed reaction, either like this, and I'll just upload it, or I'll do it with my iPad like I do Chantal's. Hers are really short, so they're really quick. But I'm just going to add that in, so I've got a bit of diversity. I don't expect anyone to watch them because it's Amber, but they will be uploaded, so they're going to be there. Now, I'm just going to go and check on my YouTubes to see if it's ready to go. Let me see. It doesn't, I don't think it's ready yet. Let me refresh it. Oh, it's uploaded. Okay, so we can watch the live stream or we can do the retro react first. Which one do you want to do? Because we can still do skippity skip through the lives, but it's ready to go. It's ready. It's ready. It's ready. Mixed spaghetti, I should say. Okay. Oh, no, isn't it cute? It actually looks like this. It's supposed to look like this. That's what a bucket hat's supposed to look like on a normal-sized person's head. No matter what Chantal tries to tell you, that's what it's supposed to look like. Now, let's just get, well, while it's going, and it's not an important part. Oh, yes. Somebody was cooking something yesterday. Who was it? Was it... They were making stew. They were making like a Swedish stew, and I'm making caramelized onions for the stew. It was like a lamb stew. Who was that? Oh, I can't remember, but it sounded delicious because I'll make, was it? It'll come to me. It'll pop into my brain later. All right, let's go with foodie. I'm going to share the screen because I wasn't sharing the screen at the last 10 minutes of my vlog, of my video yesterday. I'm such a dodo. I have edited this, put a couple of filters over it for transformation's sake. Yes, and I've cut Salah out mostly. Can't say all because there were big chunks that I did skip because she was raving on and he might have chipped in and I might not have heard him. But I cut out up to about here when he puts the hat on her.
I'll get up, I'll get
Lovely,
down.
lads.
Thank you,
Isn't she
honey.
great? I love that filter. It is the best.
Hi, Chris. Cassie's forgotten
Oh,
biscuit.
bye,
Welcome, Salam. Ghostface. Gemini. Hi, Peter. Thriller Kid. Crystal. I can't wear hats. Yes. I have rosacea.
Oh, that's right.
and
You made
probably
Galp
like
yesterday.
red skin from like I was out all day.
Okay, she's taking the hat off now, so I'm going to take mine
Hey,
off
I don't know
too.
how long it'll last because I'm like
We will
tired.
put another hat on
You
later.
love me?
when
Thank
she
you.
comes
Right back at
on.
you. Sorry, I just gotta fix my. Every time I don't look in the mirror very often, so when I come on camera,
We know. We
it gives
can
me a chance
tell.
to fix everything wrong with my face. I have a vlog.
And Chantal, I would suggest that maybe you should start actually looking in a mirror, like an actual mirror, because mirrors don't have filters, and that will help you with your skin. It'll give you a good, good idea of what actually is happening, but it also might give you a reality of like what's going on with you. Brush your teeth, fix your skin. Your face is a great way to know if you've put on weight or not. It goes straight to the face with most people. I wonder why you don't often look in a mirror. Is it because you would have to? That's not true. She would have to look in a mirror. Every time she puts on a hijab, she'd have to look in a mirror. Why does she tell fibs like this or say things like this? Maybe she thinks she doesn't count the times that she looks in the mirror to put her hijabs on as looking in the mirror, but she'd have to see where it's sitting and how to pin it. So she would have to. Okay.
To edit now, actually, after I get
Don't
up
know
here.
why I got some.
Actually, I might go to bed and get up early. I want to try it. I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying this. I want to try using the gym here. I don't know. I've never used a gym at a hotel. I think maybe once or twice. I can't even remember. Hi, into it looks terrible when sunburned. That's why I decided to become what? Yeah, mine is like I have rosacea and in my cheeks. I don't know. I don't think the products I'm using are working very well. I'm telling you, nothing works as well as Lush.
That's probably not true because her skin's never looked good when she's been using Lush products. But that's her interpretation. That's whatever she wants to think. That's fine. But anybody because I have average skin. I'm neutral. I've got combination skin, blah, blah. My skin's actually pretty good for my age, to be honest. Lots of sunscreen, no smoking, whatever. But if you've got rosacea, I would think that you'd be using hypoallergenic, which are not always hypoallergenic, but they stay there hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, low pH, I wouldn't be using clarifying ones because they're going to strip your skin. I'd be using like moisturizing ones with like maybe avocado or keratin or, some of the oils, but nothing with a smell in it, nothing perfumed, nothing heavy. Nothing, and vitamin E, just basic vitamin E cream would be the best on rosacea. Does anybody in the chat have rosacea, and what do you use and why? Goat's milk products, those sorts of things. Lush may have natural ingredients, but they might have things that set your skin off, and the fragrances in them as well would also like inflame your skin. I don't think Lush is working for you, love. Your skin's never really looked good, except when you've got your filters on.
How many times have you seen that movie Ghostface? Go to the gym or don't? Well, yeah, so I'm going to maybe go tomorrow. You're just looking around YouTube, but remember when. Yeah, well, welcome. Never forget sunscreen. I have sunscreen. It's the frustrating part. I don't wear it. Vanessa, because I feel like it's like really cloudy when we go out, but I guess the UV rays are probably still strong. Makes my skin break out, I think, when I do use it. Halloween candy.
She looks like a thumb most days anyway.
On yourself a lot and overcame some hate, so I'm back to bees. Welcome back, Halloween Candy. I wish all of you could come back with your original names. That would be so cool. But no, that's awesome. Thanks for coming back. That's bees. There's so many sunscreens. Oh, I hate shopping. Like if it takes too long, like to find a good one, something, it frustrates me. But I know what you mean. Yes, Messy, I am.
I think certain sunscreens also can make your skin sensitive, and I think people with rosacea actually avoid sunshine, try and like not go out in the sun too much because it can also make it worse.
Yeah. Thanks, Average. I'm so happy. You use sunscreen every single day. Okay, I will take your guys' advice.
Nice.
Yeah, hello. Free boot bob sleep flop. Yalla. How many of you say that in your everyday life?
I'm actually regretting my choice of filter now. I should have used the Gorilla Face one, the one that makes her face look like this and square, because all I can see now is her yellow unbrushed teeth. Because I'm watching this, I don't know if you can see, but you'll get a sneak peek at my setup. You're watching her that size. I'm watching it and like that's my hand, right? Like that's how big her face is that I'm seeing. It's massive. And all I can see is her teeth. And it's a nightmare. Oh, that angle's terrible. I don't like it. Oh, no, I think I've ruined it. Am I crooked? It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, it's massive.
Oh, Jenna, yeah, they deserve it, you know. But, you know, the reason I don't bother to tell them off every day is because, like, they do this thing where they, you know, they talk about you, they say shit about you, they do things to you in your life, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then whenever you finally had enough and you decide to turn around.
Who's doing things to her in her life? Is she talking about Marty? Because that's not FFG. And FFG hasn't done anything to her in her life since showing up to the public fashion show. And the cat, but, you know, the cat gets a pass because it's a cat, right? But other than that, nobody's really done in real life stuff except SGM. So who's doing stuff to her in real life? I mean, we're allowed on YouTube to talk about her, comment on her stuff and talk about her and have reaction channels. But who's doing stuff to her in real life? Who is she talking about?
Around and defend yourself once in a while, they cry and go, oh my God. This is what narcissists do. They want to make you feel crazy for your reaction to their abuse. So for me, it's like, this is what these people want. They want a reaction. They want me to feel down. They want me to you know, to bring up my emotions and rage so they can get off on it. And you know what?
We don't get off on it. We just think it's kind of funny because you're so ridiculous and you go so hard on the smallest of things. Like it's an overreaction. And for somebody who says they have such a massive, you know, we're supposed to take all your insults and your jabs and all the things you say about people as jokes. It's just jokes. It's just comedy. I like a good roast. She loves a good roast. Why can't you just look at what we say as a roast? We're supposed to look at the things you say as a good roast. Why can't you have that same energy? You know? We don't expect you. You're going to react how you want to react. Just because we might expect you to blow, like, you know, lose your shit when you see something doesn't mean you have to. It's completely up to you how you respond to what we say.
What happened? Sorry. Hi, Tangerine.
Hi,
You have to find the right one. Yeah, true. Just like moisturizers and skin cleansers. Hello, Vanessa. I'll be 51 in a few weeks and I've been using sunscreen every single day. Really, Fernanda? Oh, speaking.
But the thing is, what Chantal forgets is that hadn't FFG not come along, Chantal would have ended up spilling that information. What FFG was trying to do was to try to give Chantal a heads up soon enough into the relationship for her to like dip out. Like you would think most women would, finding that out. Finding out that the guy lied to you and said, no, that never happened. And then going, well, yeah, it actually happened, but it happened like this. You would just kind of like be like, oh. Most people would sort of like take a step back, but no, not Chantal. But we would have found out all that stuff about Nada from Chantal's own mouth eventually. And I think that's what she forgets. FFG just sped up the timetable. That's all.
Speaking of birthdays, guess who's having a very special birthday? And like here it will be in like a couple hours, but October 4th, King Beezer's birthday, Salah, his B-day. We're like deciding what to do, but we're gonna do something for sure. Neve Campbell's birthday? No way.
Okay, so this is your husband's. It's his here. This is where I just think they're both a pair of dickheads. It's his 30th birthday, 30. They're in Thailand on holiday. They've got nothing to do all day. They're sitting at home. They've known about this birthday for weeks. They know they've been on holidays for ages. They've been there for a little while. Surely Salah's like, I love it down by the river, or I love this restaurant, or I've seen this cool place. Let's go have a nice special dinner here. They haven't planned anything for his very special birthday. And birthdays are important. I mean, mums aren't allowed to be away from their kids on their birthdays. So wouldn't you have thought that Chantal would have planned something pretty spectacular for her husband's birthday, 30th birthday, and they've never been together for birthdays before? I just find it really strange, that's all. You know, it's not like they've been together 30 years or 10 years or 5 years and birthdays and like whatever. This is their first birthday together.
She has like the same birthday as Salah. It's her birthday October 4th. Like, he gives a good rat face. Hey, it's beauty. Yeah, I'm glad. We should make ASMR. Welcome. ASMR bits? Maybe.
Ew, no.
Yeah. What? You miss beefing in the villa? I know that you guys miss eating like in the villa. Obviously, I know you guys like in a way like a lot of you guys who have like spent every day and night in the villa, you know, and I'm just like I don't really miss I miss some things, obviously, you know, but I'm like I don't want to like ever go back there, you know, and like I was like I didn't know this. But
that's right. That is true. She didn't do it publicly. She didn't make a big deal about it. Chantal's the one that like was like, well, look at what she did. She didn't go IRL publicly. She went IRL behind the scenes privately. And then, yes, and then it all came out and yada, yada. But FFG didn't have the same energy at that stage that she does now for Chantal. She was kind of like, she wasn't friendly or like on Chantal's side by any measure, but she did not have the like, you know, we all know how FFG feels about Chantal, but she didn't have that same energy. She was reaching out to somebody. But I feel like even now, if she knew something was happening to somebody, even somebody who was a dick, like just her conscience would be like, I have to let this person know that somebody's planning to do something bad to them, especially something that could be potentially life-threatening, which Nada is. Nada was he's a life-threatening person. So it wasn't like she was just trying to get in shit and just stir stuff up. Nada's dangerous, and she was just trying to let Chantal know. I mean, what a bitch. What an absolute scumbag for trying to protect her. What an asshole.
Like your music playlist is like I didn't clean up my music for like ever. So I finally was starting to clean out some video, like music for my playlist. And man, like the memories are like torture. I'm like legit, like just.
But you know what the best thing about having birthdays is what do you get on your birthday when you go places? You usually get free stuff, right? You usually get like a free dessert, or they'll bring out a cake and they'll sing you a song. Now, Sala, if you're watching this, Sala, I reckon you should try it because you never know your luck. When you go on your late night mystery walks through the streets of Thailand, walk in the streets looking for other street walkers, I think perhaps when you run into some people on the street, maybe you could tell them it's your birthday. You never know. You might get a freebie. You might have a really, really happy birthday. You don't know. I hear the Thai people have a very generous nature. That they're a tourist country. They live off the tourism trade. I would perhaps just let them know it's your birthday and you might get some free services. Give it a go.
Just traumatized by a lot of things, from back in Canada, and like the music, it like brings that all right back. The minute you like,
do you mean a birthday twerk? Maybe she'll give him a raunchy lap dance. No, she'd probably take 2 steps and collapse from an asthma attack.
Understand why Islam is kind of like, some argue that Islam is like music is forbidden in Islam. I can understand why, because it's like it's the devil. Like it brings back, it just stirs up these emotions in you, and it's horrible. 30th now, yeah.
Well, yeah, I thought he was 28, then he was 29, then he's 30. I don't know. It's like BBJ. She just keeps adding years on.
Yes, babe. So yeah, like I don't even want to think about the songs. Some of them were kind of weird. Remember that song I used to listen to? Oh my gosh, this was like from when I went to the gym. The Take It On Faith, my love. I think it was like Matt Mays.
Anna, I felt the same when I turned 40. I was like 40. I want to stay in the threes. I wanted to be in the threes. Didn't want to move into the 40s. And I still I'm 45 and I'm like, I'm only 5 years away from 50. But I don't feel it on the inside. I feel 30s. I feel like I'm in my 30s now. And I'm going to stay that way until I'm dead in the grave. That's how I look at it. You're as young as you feel. Just don't edit your age, because then that makes other women feel a bit weird. Like, oh, she's 35. Oh, I don't look as good, or she's doing a bit. No, you've got to say 45 and 40 is not the same as our grandma's 40 and our great grandma's 40s, and even like our mum's 40s. Things are very different. We age differently. We've got different resources. Our lifestyles are different. 40 is probably 30. 40 is the new 25. That's what I'm going to say. Don't look at 40 as like a number. It is though, but don't look at it that way. Go by what you feel like inside.
Oh my God. That's when I went to the gym. Every song I listened to, it reminded me of a moment in my life. So I want this. I know I want to start. I have started a new life, and there's all new music there now.
See, that's the energy that I want to have too, doppelganger. I think for me, it's because I had my son so young. I was 18 when I had my son, and I had to grow up really, really quickly because I was like, when he turned 1, I split up with his dad. I kicked him out because I'm like, I'm not raising 2 people. I'm just going to focus on my son. And then I was a single mum until I was about 10. My mum was involved with my son's raising, but it was me. I did it. And then I married my husband when I was 10. And then we raised the 2 kids together. So I kind of was always, from 18, I was in like responsible mode and didn't get to do all the traveling and all that stuff. I had to be grown up really, really quickly. So now that I have freedom, I have money, I have the lifestyle where I can dress how I want, I can afford the things I like, I can come and go as I please. I feel like I'm living like in my 20s. I've got the lifestyle that I should have had if I'd been a single person from like 18 to about 27, 28, 30s. That's what I feel like the lifestyle I have now. I just need to get my mind and my body in the same space at the same time as how I feel. But that's the attitude I want to have. I don't want to be literally 25. I just want to have the freedom of that age space, if you know what I mean.
Mostly Arabic music because it reminds me of my love, but yeah. So anyways.
Oh, see?
I honestly stopped listening to music for like 5 years because of trauma. Really ageless? I thought it was just me. I'm like, does anyone else get this like ick feeling when you listen to like songs? Like it's almost like it's a deep melancholy. Like I hate it.
Abby, stop it. I think I look my age. Some people tell me I look like I'm like 35-ish, and that's fine. I don't mind. As long as I look healthy. That's all I care about. As long as I look healthy and happy and glowy and I feel good, that's what I care about. That's what I care about now.
It doesn't play with the right emotions with me. Some people, it's like a miracle cure for them. They put on music and they're like, for me, it's kind of the opposite. Yeah, Dawn, exactly. Music is like, Caesars. I came back as a viewer when we got out of the Villa of Freya, really. I have a mixed, audience for you for sure. Some people who only want to see the mess, some people who want to see the good, and the ones I need in my life.
Oh, yeah, okay. Shenanigans. Youth is wasted on the young, but you know what is most egregiously wasted? If I had the smarts and the confidence that I've got now with my probably 18, 19, no, probably not. No, I would have to say my 17-year-old physique because I was very sporty and danced and volleyball and all that stuff. If I had the combination of those 3 things together, oh my God, I would have been the biggest whore bag. Honestly, I would have, because my opinions and my view on sexual health and my inhibitions and my concerns and my worries and the way that I would probably come across to potential partners would be very, very different. I don't have the same sort of insecurities, and I have experience now. I would have been a force to be reckoned with. That's why they don't let girls that age have the experience. That's why experience is earned.
Right now, we're the ones who want to see the good. Songs are tied to memories, bad, good, and all in between. Yeah. It's so weird because every song that was coming on automatically on my playlist was songs, like it was on shuffle. And I was just like, I just want to listen to some old songs. Like, and I'm just like on the porch and I'm like, every song that came on was like one of my grandmother's favorite songs. Like that song, Cold Little Heart.
The Queen. No, you've got ages to go. I'm sure of it. You're halfway there. We live so much longer nowadays. You're going long and strong, and you're going to get your friction on.
Remember from Big Little Lies? I'm bleeding, my cold little heart. Oh,
no. Oh, sorry, guys.
Myself.
No.
You got married, Morning Stars. My book. I'm so happy.
I'm sorry, guys. I missed the singing. This must be a chunk where I've just edited bits out. I would have gotten rid of the singing if I'd known it was there. I'm sorry. I had to do a really quick edit, okay?
You can't erase your past. I know. But I don't want to think about it either. I know that's bad. Probably not healthy. I'm the voice, yeah, sure. Just like a lot. Are you okay, I forget. Forgive me, Moon Star's been around for a while. Are you Muslim or the person you're married Muslim? Or you just know, like, oh, you said you have some in your family, I think. What else came on? Crying by Roy Orbison is like torture.
Wait a minute. Isn't Morning Star another name for the devil? Is that person trolling her? Because I'm pretty sure the Morning Star is what they called Lucifer when he fell from the heavens. Right? Okay.
My grandma loved Roy Orbison. Oh my gosh.
Hi, Burgundy.
Hi, Sue Ann. I don't know. We're going to do something for his birthday. We're going to do something. No, I didn't know. This is a shirt.
We definitely know that Sula's not doing Chantal for his birthday. He's probably going to do a hardcore. What did somebody say? I think somebody said in my chat that they're going to go to the 7-Eleven, get a cupcake. I think it was you. Who said it? I think that was Sage. Said that a cupcake and a candle for his birthday because that's their budget. McHappy Meal, a cupcake, and a singular candle for the birthday.
It's not an abaya, Bucky. It's a shirt. I'm wearing shirt and pants. So I deleted those songs. Goodbye. What color are your tone? Ew. Do you like Post Malone? Honestly, Jenna, I've never even heard one song by him. Arab mixed with Afghani. Oh,
I bet she has. I bet she just doesn't know because Circles is one of his songs. And then he's got that new song, I Like You. That's an older one. I like that one. I like the cover that ATs did for that with the boys on one of the show banks. They did that. You got Moonlit Goth and Shenanigans. Go and watch Sam's fan cam of that. Sam, I Like You. It's really good. It's really, really good. And I love that song now when I listen to it.
Stars, okay. Yes, I remember you telling me that now. Oh my gosh. So I really wish you a wonderful married life. Your husband.
Yeah, but Sage, she probably knows stuff, but she can't do the stuff. It's like she could explain how it's done, but she doesn't have a very deep sexual history. She's got James, BB, some of the made up stuff. I don't think she's probably she probably knows the basics, but I don't think she's got a lot of moves. I mean, her big move is starfishing. I mean, that doesn't take much.
It's also Syrian. His family came over from. No way. Really, Dawn? That's so cool. That's so cool. I didn't know that.
Squishface, I did see that clip. It came across my feed because Post Malone has met BTS. They did New Year's Eve together. 1 year they did the ball drop and they performed at Times Square. I think it was about 3 years ago. It was, what song was that? Boy with Love? I think it was Boy with Love. No, it was a different song. Can't remember which one it was. But anyway, he was there and they spent New Year's Eve with them and stuff. And I forgot where I was going. Oh, and then so sometimes his stuff comes up on my feed because I pop in and out. And there was a fan who customized a pair of shoes for him, like painted it up. And they're like, she's like, you can have these because she had front row. And she's like, but you have to give me your shoes. And he's like, cool, sweet. And he took off the shoes that he was wearing right then and there, gave them to her. And he took the shoes that she had made for him. That's lovely. But one thing Yoongi did say, which is a member of BTS, he says that Post Malone smokes too much. That's the one thing he remembers. He goes, he's really, really, really nice, but he smokes way too much. But all reports I've heard that his concerts are awesome and he's really, really nice.
That's cool, Dawn. I don't even want to think about Canada because it reminded me of the sad sack of. Yeah, there's that too. You still have The Weeknd. No, that is the most traumatizing. It's really sad because I wish I didn't listen to The Weeknd during a certain point in my life because
Laura, I think it's gone beyond impotent. I think it's actually shriveled up, retracted like a turtle up inside, and he now has an inverted penis, a non-medically induced inverted penis. It's literally just gone, no, bro, don't make me do it. Nah, I refuse. I'm protesting until she's gone. I'm not coming out, and that's it. You can pee out your butthole for all I care. I'm not touching it.
He's Canadian and his voice is amazing, and I love the music. No, hex or not. I could be in an Eminem video.
I love
singing about what? Sunflower song from birthday traditions. Like what? I understand the people who just want to watch the mess, but I actually had to take a break because of the triggering of trauma. Yeah, I understand that. It was like it's just dark. Like who wants to tune in and just watch dark all the time, you know?
I know. I mean, honestly, you could just literally hear the description, cowgirl, and pretty much figure it out, right? Like you could figure that out, but she was talking about it like it was a revelation. It's like, well, yeah, it's one of the basic moves. It's usually the finishing move. If you want to just shut it down, hurry up and go to sleep, because you know, I've got shit to do in the morning. That is your finishing move. You rodeo that shit out, and then you know, pat the head, give him a little neck massage, let him drop off, and then you go and get yourself ready for the day, and then you pop back into bed and all's well with the world. Like that's pretty regular, right?
Ugh. Hi, Bella. How can I send you the videos and pictures? I want to share with you. Oh my gosh. Either email or Instagram. I don't remember the names of my Instagram. I'll check.
Oh, Sage, it was the word glides that just, you know, I just had the image of like the Grinch and how the Grinch walks through places like this. And she's just like, hijab in place, completely naked, like Peter Griffin, you know, running through, just running past, like looking him dead in the eye, like just trying to catch his eye. And she's like, oh, I seem to have lost my abaya. Do you want to help me find it? And he's like, yeah, sure. It's beside the couch. Just pick that shit up. And he's playing their games. And she's like, potato face. Gliding. You should have said slithering or sliding.
TikTok, if you follow me, check the description of my videos. All the ways are there. Hi, Bella, hi. Yeah, we're still into it. You miss your Kuwait friends? I'm sure, yeah. People who are just really sad in real life feel a little less alone to see other people's sadness. I don't know. Maybe. You
are so beautiful. Oh my God, babe.
Ew.
Thanks,
I got rid of that. Ew.
I don't know how to take compliments, like random compliments. I just blush and say something dumb like, hey, babe. He said music is.
That's not true. That is not true. She would always complain that that Cokie would never give her compliments. Affirmations is one of her love languages. Touch and affirmations and food, i.e. gifts. These are her love languages. She wants compliments all day long. She doesn't blush. She looks for them. That's why she makes the potato face. Because she's looking for him to say, oh, my cute one, my cutie. Meh. Don't bullshit a bullshitter.
That's sweet. Is the devil, but is Crazy Frog an exception? Yes, crazy. What's for dinner? We vlogged today, so you'll see in the video everything we had.
Great,
we did.
more eating.
Some interesting things. What else was I going to say? Oh my God, I always forget. So yeah, I'm just like in a really weird, just like tired mood. If you need a moment.
Have we ever had a day other than when she was on crack or coke or whatever she was, and she's like, I'm hyper and you're going to get it. Have we ever had Chantal come on and go like, guys, I've woken up and you know what? I don't know what it is. I slept. I must have slept well. The sun is shining and I'm in such a fucking good mood today. I'm in an ass slapping kind of mood today. I've got lots of energy. I'm feeling really, really good. I hope today's going to be mint. I don't think I've ever heard her talk like that. She's always tired or hot or worn out, overwhelmed. She is YouTube's Eeyore. No, that's Amber.
Oh, I'm here for you, girl. Thanks, Becky. But I think I'm okay for now.
Oh.
Yeah, Candy, I'm okay on that front. I'm just like tired, like going out, like the heat and everything. It just like makes when you're like so drowsy, you feel almost like drunk. You're just like, ugh.
You know what we're going to call that move, Sage? That's the bangers and mash move. Bangers and mash. That's the bangers and mash. Does that mean she's going to have potato flavored nipples? It sounds right. It completely sounds right.
Messy. I can't say. Coconut oil is excellent for skin. Really? I find oils like sometimes they like break me out. I don't know why. But coconut oil is supposed to be good, yeah.
No. Oh my God. Oh my God. Chantal, you do not have the skin or the hair for coconut oil. You don't have oil. No. Coconut oil and argan oil. I use an argan spray because I have hair that has been stripped of its color, so it's very dry. It can take a little bit of oil. But you have fine, limpy, wimpy strands of hair. You need a cream or something very, very light. You do not need oils. Oils is just going to go into your empty follicle and just sit there limply, like summer. It's going to hang limp. You need different products. Never, ever, ever put coconut oil on your face. It's going to clog your pores and irritate your skin. Don't do it. Only place you should probably put that, I would maybe suggest maybe your eyebrows. That's not going to hurt it. It's going to make them look thick and full and plush. It doesn't matter if they're a little limp. They're just going to sit in place. But you need to stay away from those products. You need to go and talk to a hairdresser and a dermatologist, and they will tell you the right products to be using on your skin. Fuck Lush off, because it's not done you any favors. Go and talk to somebody. You're as shallow as all shit. I'm sure. I don't understand why she hasn't already done it.
Could you maybe try to get your hands on a makeup brand called Isadora? Oh, I don't know. I can look into it for you. Like, what country is it from? Manufactured in. To go home for a minute. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, we did find some.
All right, I'm going to call it right now. Sage is a freak. She's an absolute freak. She's got some very creative ideas, food-centric ideas, and you know that's right up foodies' alley. You know that anything food, but it would be Salah would be the table and Chantal would be the consumer, because otherwise it's pointless. Salah's picky. He's a picky eater. You know, Chantal will literally gobble anything. I am imagining a sushi platter. Salah's laid out bits of sushi all the way down over his little pooch, over his little rounded apple-shaped, little pear-shaped hips. Maybe a couple sprinkled through the beard. It's got a big enough forehead. We could like stick like a whole bunch up there, and she just makes away top to bottom. Oh, that sounds like a good time.
Just like at a different pharmacy. Like the ones around here didn't have it. Not every pharmacy has it, but we did find one. But I think that's why I'm tired too, because once I start back on them, I get like
I bet your man is a very happy guy, Sage.
tired. It's really weird. I had to be more responsible and never miss any. You know, it's like if somebody has like a an illness of any kind that requires medication.
Tea tree is very good. I hate the smell of tea tree and eucalyptus though. Like it is good and it's often recommended for combination skin, but I can't stand the smell. I can't. I'm really like affected by it. You know how most people use like a Denka rub or a Tiger Balm, like those mentholy smells like for your muscles. I had to go to the chemist and ask them for the one that does not have a menthol smell, because if I get a whiff of it, it just gives me headaches, makes me feel sick. So I've got one that has a very, 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 very light mentholy smell, but still gives you that burny feeling when you put it on the skin. And the other thing is I have sensitive skin. So when you put that Denka rub shit on it, oh my God, my skin gets blood, goes red, it itches, and it burns and burns and burns and burns. I can't use it. So I've got to use something a little bit more gentle. I don't know if tea tree oil would be good for her skin though, but maybe, I don't know. It's very cleansing, but it might strip her skin a bit too much. I think she needs something a little bit more gentle, like almond milk, goat's milk, something creamy and soft.
For like if diabetics would be insulin they needed, that would be like not healthy, right? So I have to realize that. Like there's a part of me that still feels like antidepressant, like
but the simplest of things is if you don't wash your hands and don't wash your face, and the amount of shit that she eats, it comes straight out of your skin. It like gets processed through your skin straight away. Like absolutely.
Medication for mental health is like not real medication. I don't know why I feel that way. Not feel that way. I think that way, but I actually feel like, of course, it's needed and helps. Like but there's a part of me. I don't know if it's like from society, just still thinking that like mental illness is just like it's just like not taking us seriously, because you still get a lot of people telling you just go out, just do this, just do that, like just shake it off,
Society doesn't take mental health seriously. Chantal, you don't take your own mental health seriously. And how do we know? You haven't booked therapy sessions. You don't want to go to therapy. You have ignored your mental health. You've only just started taking meds in the last few months without a script, without seeing a doctor. Your husband buys them over the counter. You're still not in therapy. You have not made sure that you have enough meds to take with you on your planned holiday. Tell me again how we don't take mental health seriously, and you are the advocate for destigmatizing mental health. Come on, tell us, girl. Tell us all about it.
And like they really don't understand what it's like to literally like hyperventilate when your anxiety is so bad.
No, I do actually know. I live with anxiety and depression. That's why you probably sometimes don't see me on here for weeks. It's because I'm going through anxiety and I can't come on here because I don't want to put that energy out, because people can tell when you're anxious, like you get a bit, and I can't socially do it, and I can't emotionally take on more people's energy. Even though it's just in the chat, it's still like a community. It's social, right? I do know what it's like to hyperventilate. I've had a panic attack at my work in front of not just my area manager, not this work, this was years ago, in front of the national CEO. I was on the floor out in the back storeroom on the floor with my state manager telling me to breathe so I didn't pass out. I know exactly what it's like to be so hypervigilant that you can't walk out the door. I had to get my mum to come to my house and help me practice walking down the street, down my own street, past a certain house, because I was too scared because there was a dog and I was scared. I would get a minute down the road and I burst into tears, and I had to come back to my house. I had to call my mum and say, look, Mum, can you please help me? Because I'd sold my car and I needed to either walk or I needed to take the bus. And I wanted to take the bus because I was still a bit scared to walk. So I had to walk to my bus stop, and to get to my bus stop, I had to walk past that house. So she helped me. And once I did it on my own, I was okay. I just had to get past that initial barrier. I was crying. I was jittery. I had to stop. It took us 20 minutes to do it. It takes a minute and a half to walk to the end of the street, but I pushed through it because I had to live my life. I had to get to work. I know what it's like to not be able to get out of bed, or not want to get out of bed, but I had a child to look after. I have a husband. I have a mortgage. I have obligations. You push through the hard things. You feel shitty and you still do it. But it doesn't mean you're not experiencing anxiety, but you take meds. You talk to people. You see professionals that can help you strategize through it. You ask for support from people that actually care about you and know about these things and understand you. You don't just go, people don't understand it, and I'm just going to do whatever I want. And when I have a mental breakdown, you just have to wear the consequences. Meh. That's not what adults do.
You know, if I just want to dose some cuckoo bananas, you know what I mean?
Kind of.
I mean, it has to be rough on the skin, really.
The high again.
It is, Mimi. Yeah, trust me, it works. Some people are naturally depressed people. It can't be helped sometimes. Yeah, you know. So I need to be more responsible about that.
Hell yeah, you do.
Did something happen that provoked the community tab post? Yeah, people are talking crap and provoking that kind of answer, and then whenever they get it, they act like, "Oh God, she's psycho." So okay, so what are you?
But why? But why now? Like when we do reactions to you, we do them the same way. Like my energy is pretty much the same. FFG reacted. She reacts every other day. She does like a stream every second or third day. Why in particular was that stream one that triggered a community post and not the one before and not the one before? Why? It's a cycle. It's because she's going off of meds. Something else has triggered her. Is it because she's been public embarrassed a couple of times? Was it something specific? Was it the smoking? Was it the comments about her meds? Was it the comments about her grandma? Was it FFG's reaction to the things that she said about her mum? Or was it the other community posts? I believe it's because Chantal's ego gets bruised. And instead of ignoring it, like she always says she does and she wants to, because she only does this every so often, which is every live stream that she goes on, is because her ego's bruised and she's such a narcissist, she can't let it go. She can't not say something. And she thinks she's so stunning and beautiful. She thinks attacking somebody else's looks will distract us from her horrible character and nature and behavior. No matter how ugly you think FFG is, no matter how ugly you think I am, Skinny Queen, how stupid, irresponsible, fat, lazy, mean bully we are, it doesn't change the fact that you act in horrible, vile, disgusting, mean, selfish, narcissistic ways. It doesn't make you a better person. No matter how ugly or bad we are, you are still an asshole. It doesn't make you better. If we all disappeared off the face of the planet and weren't reacting to you, you would still have the same personality and people would still dislike you. If we all went away, there would just be a new batch of reaction channels. That's just how it works.
You're the cause of that outburst. You have more low days than highs. Yeah, I mean, it's normal, you know. I wish you well too, Moon and Stars. Do you think mental health meds aren't real meds?
Mm-hmm.
Electro
And she doesn't
convulsive.
pretend to
Wow.
confuse.
Mhm.
She likes to keep the back and forth going.
Amethyst Lily. Hi, olive juice. Yeah. Need vitamin.
You're right, Moonlith. I think Chantal feels uncomfortable in serenity. I think when things are calm, it's part of the anxiety though as well. Like when things are going well, you're always just sort of like looking over your shoulder, waiting for the other shoe to drop. Because I know I do. That's something that I feel, but maybe she feels a similar way. Like if things are calm and quiet and there isn't drama and things are going well, the ass is going to fall out. So she self-creates chaos within herself and reacts and gets triggered and yells and screams because that feels more comfortable than living in calm and serenity, because that feels uncomfortable.
All you need. What medication do you take?
I
It's
don't
like
know.
escitalopram. Cypralex.
I don't know, Kelly.
We need to catch up.
By the way,
Absolutely.
hi.
For sure. Yeah. Message me. I'll message you back. You shouldn't take them. Welcome, take them now.
Mhm.
Welcome, all users. Thanks, me.
That's exactly right.
You're so sweet. You must be tired too, right?
Because why would she care if I think FFG called her a pig or something like that? And because I read because I don't know if you watched, but I did a my little response to Chantal's community post about FFG, and it's like if somebody walked up to me and said, "Oh, aren't you just a short piece of shit?" I'd be like, "Well, yeah, I'm 5'3", I'm short. I'm short-ish." But because I'm not insecure about being short, that wouldn't bother me. Like, you know what I mean? But if you walked up to me and said, well, you're a lying piece of garbage, you're a manipulative, like abusive mum, that would bother me because I'm none of those things. I'm not manipulative to my family members. I'm honest, but I'm not manipulative. I am a good mum that's non-abusive. I think I'm a good mum. Other people may have other views, but I think I'm a good mum. I'm not abusive to my kids, so that's just a blatant lie. That would be something that would upset me, right? But if it's not true about yourself, you don't react to those things. If you don't have those insecurities, you don't care about them. So if Chantal wasn't insecure about her looks and being compared and having to feel the need that everybody believes that she's more attractive than FFG, it's because FFG runs rings around her verbally. She's clearly a bit smarter, a bit wiser, a bit street smarter, and like just absolutely roasts her online. Chantal has to have something over, and she thinks she's better looking than FFG. FFG is just as fat and is way uglier. For Chantal, that's important. So when you attack her looks, that hits Chantal. Oh, it's a blow. It's like a direct kill. Like it kills her because she feels like that's where she's got it all over everybody in the looks department. So when you attack that, you are hitting her at her core. That's why she gets triggered.
I've been watching you for years. You were hilarious and a risk taker, both of them. Thanks, Marky.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You control yourself. No one can make you act out unless you let them. Ideally, we are in control, but I mean, people are not in control of their emotions all the time because, there could be many factors in that.
No, but you might be like, oh, that bitch, she said that. But that does not mean you need to sit there and type out a soliloquy about how mad you are. You can step away. You can be like, no, I've done this before and it never ends well. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go into the kitchen. I'm going to get a drink of water. I'm going to talk this out with Salah because Salah's the best husband in the world. I'm going to talk it out. Your reaction does not have to be going onto a community post, hunting down the picture, your least favorite picture of FFG, typing that out and gunning for her or whoever your flavor of the month is, Breezen or Monty or whoever else you hate that day. How you respond is completely up to you. You being emotive about it is one thing, but reacting the way you do is another.
And I think it's pretty messed up if people just like provoke you just to like, oh, well, you should be controlling yourself afterwards. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. Yeah, happy birthday, babe. People are human and they have limits, Hi, can you please do the beaver from Lady and the Tramp? Hey, that works well.
Oh my,
I love the Tramp beaver. He's my favorite character. There's like a live action Lady and the Tramp on Disney Plus. Have you guys seen it? I don't know if it's worth a watch. I started watching a movie called Make a Rage Post and Delete It in 24 hours. Right. Yeah, I don't terrible to myself then, period. And like at all. So what I say about them is, I mean that. I mean that with all my chest. They can F off. So
we can mean what we say then, and you can fuck off. Why are you allowed to mean it, but we're not? Why is it like okay for you to say the things, but we're not allowed to say the things? How come? Why? Why is that? I don't get it.
Delete it because I don't want that dirtiness in their faces staining my community post. Like when it comes to certain people, my heart is black, like what I'm wearing, and I can't help that. I think that, you know, like when you've been just through enough, maybe someday I'll be able to just like let everything.
Well, I think that was the day that FFG has said in the past, that the day that happened is when she got doxxed. And Chantal had given the number that she used to have that private conversation with FFG. Nada had it. And he was texting that number and harassing her and threatening to find her. I mean, that would make someone pretty pissed off and pretty angry, especially knowing FFG's history. But of course, Chantal doesn't care. All she could see is that FFG was trying to take away her new sexy, cool, bad boy, meth head boyfriend. That's all she could see. She couldn't see what was really going on because she's got no guile. She's got no perspective. All she knew is that FFG, if she did what FFG suggested, the dick would be gone.
Everything go, but I just can't. You know, like when I was going through some of the worst things in my life, and yeah, it was public, but I just, no. You shouldn't care. But I should feel.
Yeah, but that you put yourself in that situation. You had ample opportunities to walk away, to leave, to never go back, never talk to him. It was back and forth for months and months and months and months and months. You continued to do it. You had resources, you had time, you had space. You weren't locked into a lease. You weren't locked into a home. You weren't even locked into a relationship. You wanted to be there. You wanted to fuck him and keep the restraining order in place. You said that. You said that out your mouth. You were a willing participant.
I feel like I should care about like people on a human level, and there's some people I don't. I really just, I'm void of any kind of feeling. Like, it's sad to say, but maybe someday that will change. I hope it does. You know what I mean?
Hi, Maggie.
So yeah, it's bad to feel that way about anybody, but it's, I mean, I can't lie. I can't lie to myself, you know? Yeah.
Burgundy Bunny, please explain. Sexy, my boobless bra. Oh, okay. I think you're like being sarcastic, right? Sexy, my boobless bra.
Not all people are worth it. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Janet.
Thanks, babe. I mean, I don't mean to sound negative. I am being negative, but I mean, like, I guess you should know. Like,
she can't stop talking about it. This is the same behavior that she had with Nana. She couldn't let it go. She fixates, like she imprints, I think. And once she gets an idea, that's it. It's done. It's over. It's finished. There's no room for growth. There's no room for change. Her mind is set, and that's it. Now, mind you, none of us do anything to like make her think any differently, that we love her or we adore her or we approve. Who cares if we approve of what she does? We haven't changed the things we say about her because we see same behaviors. So why would her opinion of us change? Why? The only thing that can possibly change would be how she responds to it. And she's never going to change that because she's never done any work to either take the criticism, take the feedback, or throw it away and just live her life. She's never done anything to actively improve herself. She thinks reverting to being a Muslim is improving herself. She thinks putting on these clothes is improving herself. She thinks moving to another country to avoid her taxes is improving herself. She thinks becoming attached to a man who will claim her is improving herself. All of those things are circumstantial and superficial. The actual things that make change on the inside have not been done. She's done no therapy, no soul searching, no accountability, no emotional digging. She's done none of it. Everything is surface level or avoidance.
Like, I'm not always going to be a positive, happy person. I don't think so. I think I'm just like,
it's very deep today, guys. Very deep. How long have we got to go? A lot. Oh my God. We're only 13 minutes.
I'm going through so many, like, I've been through so much. I'm going through so many changes, trying to adapt and trying to learn how to deal with everything. And sometimes there's slip ups, you know? Yeah.
A big box.
For sure. So psychopathic. Well, I don't know. But no, because I love and care about a lot of people. And I have, you know, I feel bad for a lot of people and compassion for people. So that's not true. I think whenever people like abuse you and treat you a certain way for so long, you just completely don't give a shit about them at all anymore.
Exactly.
whatever, Gemini Gem, let them, who cares? They do everything. They try everything. Instead of worrying about their life, they try to ruin mine. Like, okay, how is that working out for you?
I'm not trying to ruin your life. Your life seems pretty ruined all by itself. I mean, I'm just sitting here doing this as a hobby. I go to work, I clean my house, I cook. I've got other interests, YouTube, K-pop, hanging out with my friends, going camping in a couple of weeks. I have no ambitions. Even if I don't like someone, I don't go on hate campaigns. But what I do is say, that's fucked and you shouldn't do it. That's sucky behavior when I see it. It's not trying to ruin your life at all. It's just observing and commenting. You're, according to you, your life hasn't been ruined. Your life is a glow up. You are winning. You are better than us in every way. So we are the absolute worst at trying to sabotage your life because there's lots of us and we've yet to do it.
So anyways.
Camping.
Icarus, people have been through different levels of things, different things. And some people handle things more. And I'm not acting out. How am I acting out? Once in a while, making a community post addressing something is not acting out. I don't go real life and ruin people's lives or try to. So I would say I'm the better person, even though I don't care about them whatsoever. So yeah,
no,
sorry. I could list the amount of things these people have done to me and versus what I've even done, period, for sure. I wish we were neighbors, we could hang out. That would be cool.
I would like to talk to Perfectly Imperfect and Perfectly Imperfect kids who were crying because they were scared to go to school because you doxed their information. I would say that you are not the better person in this situation. And that's just one instance.
We all like bees or village, imagine.
Excellent.
I never called CPS on a woman. Prove it. Never called. I was really mad for her harassing me in real life. And I said, maybe I should send your harassment to CPS and call them, but I never did. Never happened. And that was like 2017. So please find something else to.
Why would you call CPS if somebody's harassing you? Wouldn't you call CPS because you're concerned for the safety of someone's child, not as a vindictive way to get back at someone because you're like, oh, well, let me ruin their life because I'm feeling harassed by this person? Wouldn't you just like cut them off, ignore them, block them, and then if it continued, then go to the police because they are personally attacking you? You don't go for the kids. Like even threaten it, that's pretty gross. But why would you call CPS if someone's just harassing you? That's pretty fucked.
To crucify me with, please. Because you're just really, it's old and you're reaching and it's sad.
That's fine.
Well, it comes down to jealousy at the end of the day. They have no life. They want your life. Do you know what? Well,
oh my God. I wish I could see the chat. Whoever said that, whoever made that comment that we are jealous and we want her life. No. I have raised 2 kids. I have a man that I'm married to. My anniversary is this month. We've been together for 13 years. He's my best friend. I have really good relationships with my best friends. I have a job where I'm very secure. I'm paying off this house, which I'll own in a few years. I have physically worked on and I'm in a really good place health and mentally. This is my hobby. I am in absolute there is no jealousy for Chantal in any way, shape, or form. I would cut my right arm off if I had to trade and they said, all right, we're not going to swap lives anymore. All you got to do is cut your arm off. I'm cutting that. I'm chewing it off. There is nothing in her life that I would want on any level. I don't want a husband. I don't want her lifestyle. I don't want her body. I don't want her face. I don't want her income. Nothing. She is nothing to aspire to.
I would never want to be them. I lost my dad, mom, and brother in the fire stand, but I'm really sorry to hear that. Sing Shake It Off. Yeah, right. You know what? That's like, I don't know. I can't get into Taylor Swift music. I don't know why.
Because she's a female and you're jealous of every little female in the world.
Goodbye, Icarus. If you're going to like shame me for having feelings about certain things, then go somewhere else. These are village. They want clicks no matter what. I know. I find that funny that people are like, well,
you fuck off. Your community posts are for clicks. Your cat posts are for clicks. Your feeder videos are for clicks. You do everything for clicks. It's all clickety clacks for you. This is for clicks. You responding to FFG is for clicks. Your vlogs, like, fuck off.
They have the nerve to say that I'm jealous of like someone's reactors' views if they have more views than me. Like, how can you be jealous of someone who wouldn't have any views if it wasn't for your content? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
It's not you that people watch. It's FFGs and whoever that Pulpy, who else? Eerie, Hannibal, Skinny. It's not the content they're going for. It's the person they're going for. The way we respond to it, the way we react to it, the way we talk about it. That's what they're wanting. If they wanted to see you, they would go to you. They would view you raw dog. That's the difference. We are a filter between you and the viewer. They don't want you. They want us reacting to your shit. They want to hear us tell you off. They want to hear the things we have to say because they usually line up with what they're thinking. The people that line up with your thoughts and your feelings and your idiocy watch you straight and join your membership. That's what's happening. They don't want you. They want us. Fuck off.
So, whatever. Just try, like, this is a challenge, okay? Just try to do vlogging and not even put my name in a tag. Not even a tag. Don't use my image. Don't do anything.
For me, because I did say that I hated her. I don't hate her. I strongly dislike her. For me to hate someone, I want them to be just off the planet. And that's not true. I don't want off the planet. I just want her, I either want her to change or go away. Literally. You know, whatever. For me, I used to go on a panel and sit there and talk and chat about Chantal, blah. And then one day when I went on the panel, they informed me that Chantal had used a picture of me and a couple of other people that had been on the panel and talked about the way we looked, how we're old, we're hags, we're gross, blah. And the photo that she used of me, I actually look kind of cute. I'm like, I don't know what she's talking about. I see just a cute middle-aged woman talking about her. And I didn't even talk harshly about her then. I didn't talk about her weight much. I didn't talk about her looks. I still don't, but I'm more relaxed with it now because I was at that stage like I don't want to go down the road. I want to focus on her health and I want to focus on her like poor decisions and mental health and all that jazz. That's how it started for me. And that was a pivot point for me. That's why I made my first video. And then I just kept going after that. And now I'm here. That's where it came for me. But it was the crackhead. I think it was Cuba that really made people dislike Chantal. I think it was the pumped up kicks. I think it's when she started yelling at her chat during her cokey phase where she was cracked out and she'd call people unfuckable and ugly and stupid. When she was having sex with the married man and she was like, well, you don't even know the situation. It's totally fine. His wife's in another country. It's all of these moments that accumulated into people not liking her. You know, and there was mild dislike when she would diet, not diet, lie, vegan, not vegan, all the gaslighting and all that crazy stuff. People were like, she's just full of shit. I don't really like her. But then all the nada stuff happened and that just made people like, it really showed us who she is. And that's where it's all generated from. It happened probably March of 2020 is probably where it kicked off.
Related to me and see what happens for a long enough period because at first people are going to go, oh, let's show her. So after that, let's see how far you get on YouTube. When it starts, yeah. I don't know. It's whatever. It's so toxic. And to say it doesn't get to you once in a while would be lying. Hi, Creepy Comfort.
Will you lie all
Wait, your country? What I want to visit? I want to visit a lot of them. I don't even know what's all the countries that are in Europe. Because geographically, I don't know. I was getting pushed by bullies and they had to worry about my life. Nah. I don't have to be accountable to anybody except for me and her husband. Exactly.
I think we've got the gist of this live stream. It's just her going wah wah wee wah 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 wee. So I know. Oh, let's skip forward and see if it gets better.
Jeez. I wouldn't be able to travel with one person and share a room and do things together for over a month. No, we don't get on each other's nerves. I mean, sometimes everyone gets on everyone's nerves, like not like nothing major, you know. But
no, he goes for late night.
I couldn't live with very many different people. There's very few people in my life for sure. So that's definitely one of them. Yeah, going on drives in the early morning is always nice too. Yeah. Want a coffee? I don't think so, Messy. Maybe if I visit Canada. Good morning, all of you. Thanks for contributing to the chat and being here. Buffalo sauce with ranch is the best combination. Exactly. Oh yeah, I thought red blue cheese. Blue cheese and ranch is good, but buffalo and ranch are right. Like buffalo wings with like, on the street.
I'm not here for
Thai, traditional Thai. Street food, forget it. You're paying like way more Like for
No, it's not true.
I want to teach it for 2 months. I want it every day. You're basically local. Hi, Tracy. Hi. Hello. Good morning. Air fryer. Longer, less stressful vacations are better. Yeah, he's on the porch. Whose birthday? It's Stella's birthday.
No one cares.
You should look nice. Villa staying there for a week. Yeah. Well, maybe next time. I'm not. No, we're not back in Kuwait. We're in the hotel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't it interesting that you can't tell that they're not at home because all she's doing is sitting in front of a camera in front of a blank wall? What's different? She's literally doing in Thailand what she does at home in Kuwait, just sitting and bitching in front of the camera.
Not yet, but thank you. I should do Vlogtober. I don't know. I can't really. I don't think there'd be that enough Halloween stuff for that. I love Fox at 3 a.m. Save your money for hospital visits. Do you ever get cravings for Twisty Misties? Yeah, but we just get like sometimes slushes at the 7-Eleven, which are okay with Twisty Misties.
No, don't care.
Do you get a deal on hotel room? Well, not really. It's like, no. Hotels here are paid by the day, as far as I know. Eaten it, I think, once or twice. The cheese sticks here for a cheddar cheese sauce. And Goodbye, Pumice. Stop threatening people. Somebody said you were threatening them, so I'm like so behind. Housekeeping. Yeah, hotels have housekeeping. Every time we go out. Make up my room, please. You come back and your room is like spotless. The bed is made, the pillows are fluffed, the drinks are refreshed.
Oh, that was the point I wanted to make. Now, she says how we have no lives and we're losers and blah, blah, blah. We're obsessed. Now, Chantal, I would expect that your home is pristine, that it is tidy, it is clean. You've got meals cooked for your husband every single day because you have nothing else to do except for the little bit of time that you vlog and stream, because you're definitely not watching everybody else's stuff. You're minding your own business. You're not raging. You're just doing a little bit of editing, because when you do for your vlogs that you do every so often, only takes a couple of hours and use 24 hours in the day. So I'm assuming the other times are focusing on wholly and solely on being the perfect little housewife in a pristine, perfect home. I expect nothing less from you because you are so wise, you know, on how telling us how we're so obsessed, but we actually have jobs and husbands and kids and partners and pets that we have to take care of. You know, we have full lives. You have nothing else to do except the internet. And you don't even have a husband that you have to do.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. No, there's like, guys, there's certain things that I won't allow in my child, okay? Definitely not wishing death on someone. Sorry about that, Bella. Thank you. Alexis, hello. I can help you. Diet.
We're just going to be skip heavy.
Whenever we get back to Kuwait, we can do a keyword thing that he enjoys.
Nope.
I can do a
Nope.
Can you come to a birthday dance for the Beezers? Oh, sorry, Fluffy. What's your question? I know, Lauren. I'm sure that you're very nice, and I really appreciate you offering to help me. I'm trying to find the name of the kebab dish I had. Is it? Yeah, babe. It's called Dirty 30. Yeah, Fluffy. It's kind of true. Like I don't think most do celebrate birthdays, eh, babe? I'm gonna friggin' celebrate for him. Why are there so many Islam police online? I didn't even. Oh yeah, I just did answer Fluffy. Haha. Like the birthday cakes, babe. It is amazing. Community tab. Hello. Happy birthday, King Beezer. Like. I think you came online saying you were developing so long.
I think this is the perfect way to watch her.
I'm not friggin' in my life where I was neglecting everything, including gross. Food pot wrong, man. I have some vlogs I have to edit, so we will have some content for you. Lexi, all you have to do is Google the visa process in Thailand, and you'll have your answers.
No, because we did that yesterday. We tried Googling it to fill it out to find out, and unless you've got a Canadian passport, you can't go further. Maybe I should do it with my own Australian passport. Oh, my passport's expired. I have to get a new one. Oh, because just because you apply for one doesn't mean you have to use it. Oh, that's something to think about. Maybe I could use my husband's. Because you can't just like Google it. Unless you fill it out, you don't know what is actually going on and where your obstacles are and what paperwork you need and what criteria you need. Because unless you're starting filling the form out, you can't it's only just like an explanation, and it has to be very specific to your circumstance. So that's not true. You could explain it to us.
In the picture, and yeah, we have to get more into my kitchen. I think I'm gonna bring you guys more into my kitchen and do live streams, and we can cook something. I'm so missing. I want to do like a huge expensive grocery order the minute I get home. No, the minute I get home, make
which is just going to go to rot.
A sauce with a mountain of parm on the spaghetti on the side. Hey, Ellie, did you hear, babe? How is?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a real bitch. I'm going to go and I'm going to make a big. I don't eat on camera. I don't eat on camera. I drink on camera. I have my water and stuff. I'm going to go and make a big fat plate of Alfredo pasta with a buttery, creamy garlic sauce. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to eat it. And I'm going to upload it and I'm going to tag her in it. Because she can't get the Alfredo that she wants where she is because it's got a Thai twist on it. So she's totally dissatisfied with the Alfredo, and it's what she's absolutely craving right now. Poor her. I mean, if you really wanted it, I'm sure in Bangkok you could find an Italian restaurant.
Oh, his birthday's tomorrow, actually, but yeah. Make some poutine, make some meatloaf. I was gonna say meatloaf, yeah.
Oh,
the first one, but
I bet her meatloaf is like a brick. It's hard, like a rock, burnt on top, and you poop it for a week.
Why? To make chicken parmesan chicken. Make mosque basement spaghetti. Yes. Salisbury. I miss the meat that's most popular. I miss the Canadian beef. To make that, I looked up. I want to make sourdough bread. Thank you guys. I don't want to do yum. Now that here, I want to. Shooting what? That's sad. Well, thanks, Natalie. I'm fine. Please. Remember when you made the power balls for the plane? Beezer box cornbread? I could have made bank. 3 dead. That's really sad. Every time I see extreme beans at the grocery store. Oh boy, that's crazy. That's crazy. That I have 16 months. Loyalty Beezer. Wow.
This is the best way to watch her. It's amazing. I love it.
Point. I also never heard of see. Where can I get pickles and cheese? Almost like Kool-Aid pickles. They had flavors. You ever see how irresponsible I was? Thank you. Thanks, Princess Yasmin. Brad, I want to imitate like food places I can't have there. Like Kelly, Kelly, thank you. Registered baby.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Can you please post your?
Okay, I'm done.
Cook at the hotel? No.
There's nothing here. Basically, we get the gist of it. She's whingy. She's whining. We all suck. That's pretty much it. Let's do the retro because we're done. I'm done. I'm over it. Okay, that's why I don't normally cover her lives because they're as dull as dog shit. They are so boring. It's food and it's whining. That's her talking points. Okay, and her mukbangs are no better because she can't even tell a story. Okay, let's get rid of that one and let's pull it up. This is so good. Oh, now that's her live stream. Now let's compare with the old live stream where she's high off of balls, wrapping herself in a camera, wrapping herself up in a blanket. This is on Just Saying's channel. I will put the link in my description if you want to go watch it in full. And we're just going to watch it now. Okay. All right, let's go. This is so much, but this content is so much better. It sucked at the time, but it's better in comparison. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's make her big. All right. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
That's a good thing. I was just going to surprise you guys and start live streaming from Kuwait one day.
Warning. She talks in a baby voice a lot of this live stream. So if you hate the baby voice, prepare to be enraged. This is water, by the way. Water.
I look like a stuffed burrito. The new guy texting? Well.
Oh, is she low? Is it just me? Let me turn it up a bit.
Somebody, and they are.
Is that better?
It's just kind of really gone really fast. And we've been talking a lot, video, pretty much all night since we've met. So I've been really busy just talking, and He plays music for me at night. Like, we have a little routine. We like,
I'm sorry. That would have been the first red flag. If Salah had whipped out that keyboard within the first 24 hours of meeting me and he banged out Crazy Frog, I would have been like, okay, thanks, bye, and clicked off the camera. That would have been like, oh, the cringe would have been too much. I would have just ghosted him from there. But no, this one, she was digging it. She loved it. And she's wearing the blanket. For those who are new and don't understand why, she's known this guy for 2 days. Before this, she was balls out, tits out, fupa out, all of it out. Vag out, it's out. If she's got it, it's out. But she's known him, and they've obviously had a discussion. And because she's found out he's Muslim, she needs to cover up. Now, she doesn't have any clothing that's modest or discreet enough for this man. So she's gone to the cupboard and she's pulled out a blanket. She's mentally stable, guys, making rational decisions. Yep.
you know, have some time alone. And then he'll play music for me. He's like, maybe you could play music for your videos sometime. Would you guys like that? Anyway, we really hit it off. He is Syrian, so I'm going to be keeping this relationship very private for now. We plan on eventually doing some traveling videos together. He's around my age, so it's really perfect. He has a really good job.
He's around my age, give or take 10 years. Around my age, give or take 10 years.
I want to admit something to you guys, but I don't know if you'll understand. So this is why I'm dressed more conservative today. I like that. I kind of like that. There are things I liked about being in a relationship with an Arabic man. I realize now. I think I really like I find traditionally Arabic men are more take care of a woman, like regardless of your, you know, like for example, just as an example, like if you wanted to spend more time with me. For example, this situation, I'm just understanding better because I notice it's a pattern. So, for example, if I say, I think I'm going to go for a little while, and he'll say, oh, well, do you want to spend, you know, like spend a few more minutes with me, baby, or whatever. Some people will see that as a red flag or see it as like needy. You know what I mean? In some instances, if it's like very, very insistent and persists, but you could also see it as like, I like that. Like, I find like what I've encountered with Arabic males, like the attitude is like the male role of like taking care of the woman.
She's dated one Arabic crackhead who was violent and narcissistic and domineering, but she's attributed his characteristics to all Arab men now. And he was such a gem of a guy. Wouldn't you think that those characteristics would be a signal to like maybe avoid that? And for somebody coming out of a relationship that was very, very toxic with PTSD, wouldn't you be wanting to step away from somebody who is having some of these like controlling, clingy type behaviors? I would just saying,
like, because he'll be like, you know,
okay,
anything, I can provide you with anything, you know, like just say the word everything, like future money, like you don't have to, you know, like they take care of their woman, you know, like it's the traditional value of something. It's like not the conservative nature of it. I'm kind of liking right now at this point in my life. The idea of having an actual husband to take care of me as a wife and like have that mutual bond of respect and built on actual values other than just, you know, sex and, you know, valuing you as a role as a person too, contributing to the relationship as like a wife. And, you know, I don't know. Is this why you were going to buy a hijab at the mall a few days ago? I was looking, but.
Then why would he pick you? Why would he pick you as a wife to contribute to the household? You don't clean your house. You barely cook, but maybe this is why she did a quick cleanup of her environment and went into portrait mode, because she was trying to give the image that she was a woman who took care of her home. You know, she was a little Susie homemaker. She was the perfect Muslim woman. And in my opener, she's even said, I'm not, I think one of my other clips, I've got it. I wouldn't, at the very beginning, it's at the very beginning, I wouldn't be a very good wife for a Muslim man. I don't think that would work out very well. She said that. I think it was like a month or so before she even met Salah. So how quickly things change.
Because I don't know. I've been like, it's just I've been. Are you not in here?
Oh, this voice.
I'm not.
She's using the coitish baby voice, like, guys, I've got something to tell you. I've met a man. Like, it's going to be more convincing to us that this is not ridiculous and dangerous and stupid, and she's gullible.
Reverting to Islam, no, that's not in the plans.
She's not reverting to Islam, guys.
But
just
there's some things about the culture that are ingrained within him that I respect. That I know if I'm going to date an Arabic Muslim male, I'm going to know that they're going to want me to dress conservatively as being their wife or being with them. I'm not going to, that's just something respectful. So I don't know. Yeah. So I'm just.
What about finding a man that's okay with how you want to dress in whatever fashion you choose? Look for a different partner. Why did it have to be this particular one? Oh, that's right, because she thought he was handsome. So she's willing to change every aspect of her life except for her actual personality to fit into the image that he's decided that he wants for a wife. Not find a man that loves and accepts her for everything that she is. And within 2 days, she's dressing modestly, but she's not going to become I'm not changing to Muslim. I'm not doing that. But I'm going to cover up and dress like one. Okay.
No, not well, some parts, yeah, Emerald. Some mostly where he's from, it's not like that. He's actually living in Kuwait. So it's actually a lot more liberal than, but it's still Islamic country. Yeah. But I talked about those.
Where if you're a visitor, you can go and pretty much I could wear this. If they were long pants, I could wear these to my ankles. I could wear this sleeve to my elbows. I don't have to wear a scarf. I don't have to wear a hijab. I just have to make sure I'm not showing my tits, showing my ass, and showing my vagina and my midriff. Basically, I can dress like I normally dress and go to Kuwait and be totally fine because I'm not. Even if you're a Muslim, you're allowed to dress like that. You don't have to dress like this if you go to Kuwait. She's only dressing like this because Salah has said that he wanted a hijabi woman. Chantal is a Canadian living in the West who's never worn a hijab in her life. She's not a hijabi, but she's so willing to become that just for him. But remember, she tells us it's not for Salah, it's for Allah, it's for God. She wears it for God. She's modest for God.
Concerns, because my concerns with that, but that's a part. There's parts that I don't know. So, anyways, oh my God, you're going too far. Chill the fuck out, VJP. Sorry, what do you mean? Like in regards to what I just revealed? Chantal, you're so lost, and this isn't good for you. Stop sending your Tinder to 5 minutes.
Okay, so 2 days in, her chat was saying, this is stupid. This is fucked. Get out now. Abort mission. And she's just like, this is not the response I wanted. Oh my God, Chantal, you are so lucky. He sounds awesome and amazing. Tell me everything. What's his favorite color? What's his shoe size? What kind of music does he like? When are you going? Oh my God, this is amazing. I'm so jealous. That's the response she thought she was going to get. She was going to get the cool girl response. But instead, the adults in the chat were like, you're crazy for doing this. You realize that, right? And she's just like giggling and looking uncomfortable, looking shifty. Like, no, guys, I'm cool and desirable.
You
don't understand.
And he added me on WhatsApp, and now he wants to.
Now I'm trapped. I've known him for 48 hours. What am I going to do? How could I possibly get out of this situation? We're stuck. We're meant to be. Girl, block him. Move on. Go about your day. Find a therapist. Go get a pair of sneakers and go for a walk. She could have done that. She could have done a million other things to improve her life. But no, this is the thing she decided to do. This was the glow up.
Buy me a ticket to come in 2 weeks to buy a ring. He has he wants to just me to move in his house in Kuwait for a month. He wants to buy me a ticket for a month to go to his house.
He doesn't have a
He
house.
wants to
He
get
has a
married.
shoebox.
But he's like almost perfect in every way. And the way he talks about like the way like I can't and
Again, you've just come out of a toxic relationship. You were scammed by Nada, who turned out to be one of the most evil, disgusting, cretinous human beings alive. You would think she would be gun shy from all this love bombing and sweet talk. And she'd be thinking, he's too perfect to be true. No, not this one.
I can't explain it. You'd have to have experience with Arabic men to understand.
No, bullshit.
You don't think that's a good thing? I was just gonna surprise you guys and like start live streaming from Kuwait one day. How much does he charge? It's comparable to that. No, I mean I would just be like, come live here.
Sage, I'm very strategic in some of the videos. I like them to sort of like point out her bullcrap, and this is one of them. This is perfect timing. And on Salah's birthday, this is my gift to Salah, the true love story of Chantal and Salah.
Here we would just, he's like, you don't have to, when you get here, you don't have to worry about anything. You live here, you don't have to worry about driving. I have a car, you don't have to worry about, like, the men in that culture take care of everything. And you know what? I fucking love that.
And here she is. She rocks up. She's living in a shoebox. He didn't have a job at the time. He was in between jobs. Now he doesn't have a business. She's the only source of income. Ah, isn't it amazing?
I want to be taken care of, guys. You know, it's nice to be worshipped. He calls me goddess, and he's like,
2 days.
Marry an Arabic woman and save her. But it would, I don't know, he says it would be safe because I would be with him, but.
I was going to play the video where she went to the gay pride parade, and I have recorded the clip where she says that she's gay, part gay, and she wants a gay cake. I have got those clipped as well. Yep, I might add them to my intro.
His culture is different because he does want me to, you know, I had
Hi,
the dress
Rudy.
on and it was like low, and he's like, I went to the dryer 4 times.
That shirt would be considered modest enough in Islam, in Kuwait. It's got a high neckline. It covers the stomach. It's got long sleeves. It's got everything. It doesn't even have to have a long sleeve. It just needs to have a sleeve to the elbow. Like that's fine. She doesn't need anything else. She doesn't even need the head wrap. That shirt would be fine.
Times to find something appropriate to wear. I have nothing appropriate to wear in my house. Here's the thing. French fried gremlin. Oh my God, I love it. Yes. She does resemble. No, she does. Her demeanor is gremlinish. Here's the thing. It is absolutely outlandish.
See, hasn't changed.
So here's
in 12
what
months
let
hasn't
me just run it
changed.
by you quickly, and you can let me know what you think. But listen to the whole story, okay? If I tell you the whole story, you have to listen patiently.
See, this is what she does. When we disagree with something or point out the flaws in her logic or point out the dangers, she's like, but you don't understand. It's like, no, we fully understand. You're closing your eyes to the dangers because it doesn't fit the narrative, the story, the fairy tale you've got in your head. We understand perfectly. If you've got 10 people standing in front of you and you've told 10 people the same story and 10 people have the same exact reaction, how are we not understanding the words that you've just said? It would seem that perhaps you're not looking at it from a perspective where you maybe need to open your mind and think again. You know, when you have a collective response that's resoundingly the same, maybe the plan is bad. That's all I'm saying.
Before you give me your 2 cents. Okay, let's order something first. I have him as my background. He's so beautiful.
But
No, he speaks very good English. That's the thing. This man is very, very smart, has a very good job, makes good money, has his own place, has a nice car, drives very well, is very confident. I like the way he's very,
how does she know he drives very well? Doesn't have his own house. He lives in a shoebox. He didn't have a nice car. He had an average car, which is like 3 cars ago. Like, this is what she was building up. Makes very good money. No, he doesn't.
Looks-wise, he's perfect. He's an
No, he's not.
Adonis body. Like, looks-wise, he's a younger, more vibrant Tony. Like, beautiful hair and beard, black, and beautiful teeth, and looks at me and just like, I can't wait till you're here, baby. And just his body and And the way he just makes me feel like I'll be safe with him, but no, it's not married guy. No, he's not ugly. And you guys will definitely agree.
No, we definitely
Well,
don't fucking agree.
Well, he's going to pay for me to go there. Like, he wants to fully take care of me as his wife. Like, fully. That kind of appeals to me. Down Under, Chantal, nope, stop it. Oh. Oh, thanks, Down Under, for the super chat. I feel bad you didn't have to send that. I don't want you guys to freak out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you. That's why I really didn't want to say anything and was keeping everything under wraps. But at the same time,
she kept it under wraps for 2 days. She kept it secret for 2 days. She held it in, this imperative information, for 2 days.
Why I talk about things on my channel, because I talk about things that make me a bit nervous, and I know that I don't really have proper judgment all the time. Muslim men can marry 4 women. Oh yeah, and I can't have children, so yeah, he probably would have another wife. Would I be okay with that? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Oh god, no. Maybe. I feel bad even talking about it, but
he didn't, Okie doll. She paid for it. We know she did.
Yeah, an adult Happy Meal. I'm not abandoning my cat. I'm still here.
Oh, this was the best stream. I picked the best one. Oh, it's so good.
I wish you never go to the second one. What do you mean?
Okay. Listen. As one Australian, married to an Australian, my husband is very funny, but he believes himself to be very funny. He is very witty. He's very sarcastic. He's got some good one-liners. Now, he does love a good dad joke, and I hate them. And when I say hate them, I hate them. He does it on purpose to annoy me. But is he funny? Yes. I think Australian men are funny because they're very dry and they cut to the chase, and they're very quick-witted. It tends to be like, I don't know, not all of them, but some of them. But I think it's just because it's a no bullshit attitude. Like, we'll literally tell you to your face, and it just comes out funny. And I think our accents make things sound funny as well. I'm really boring. It's just my accent.
What? I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. That is so, that is not my boyfriend. What the fuck? Coffee first. How long have you been talking to him?
Hi, Beck, Sassy Bear. Hi.
I probably, you know what? I think I'm gonna be in so much shit.
Let me guess, Sassy. He's the stud.
I think I accidentally doxed him because I think whenever I said where he's from, I told him not to. No, I didn't. I'd rather watch UMP get it on than believe your lies about another Adonis prince.
Oh, thanks, Sage.
I'm telling you.
Oh, Sage. Okay. We do manifestations. You get some good wishes when you do. We get super chat. So $5. Thank you so much, Sage. I appreciate it. May your lettuce always be crispy. May your tteokbokki always be soft and chewy. May you get front row tickets for a BTS concert. Oh, no. If you ever get the chance. May your husband forever hold your hand and be by your side. And may your feet not hurt from a long day's work. Yeah, good manifestations. Sorry, I was thinking of shenanigans for a second there. You don't want BTS concert tickets, but maybe you do and you just don't know it yet.
You guys, there's so many men in the world. Okay.
Oh,
do you know
yes.
how many men there are in the world?
Do you like Raisin Bran? Because I love Raisin Bran. I know people shit all over it, but it's really good. I don't understand why people don't like it. Maybe I could do my cereal dessert recipe. Yes, I'll do that. I have a really good thing that I do with cereal. Maybe other people do it too, but that's something I do as well.
a lot.
Oh, smooth like butter,
That's
like
a
a
little baby.
criminal undercover.
Once he's here, it's by Felicia. Yeah, there's always that thought too, but especially people who want to marry right away. He's open to moving to Canada, but he seems like he wants me to move there.
Oh, that's so cool. You should
No
go.
more
It's
super
the best
flashes.
time stage. It's
No,
so
I would be
good.
like,
If
honestly,
you can get
what it would
tickets.
look like is, honestly,
Yay.
if
Oh,
that happened, I would be.
Sassy, if you'd like, you've been to Brisbane before? Are you familiar with Brisbane? Because if you'd like, I can recommend some places for you to go visit and see if you've got time. If you'd like, and some good hotels as well, some cheap but good, unless you've already got your accommodation. But that's exciting. I don't know what a main skin is, but have a good time. Have a good time. Is that at the entertainment centre at Boondall? Because you can always get the train to there, because there's a station. You get the train and then you walk to the entertainment centre and then you walk back to the train station and then you can go back into the city if you're staying there or if you're staying with friends or something. But that's the best way to get there because you don't have to worry about the traffic. And when you're leaving, you can just get on the train. You don't have to try and wait for all the traffic as well. It's really good and it's cheap.
Setting up Pete's in his own place with the cats and going to Kuwait for until
cool.
Christmas.
Hi, Anna.
And not moving into that house. That would be the scenario, but I don't know, like that's drastic change. I know. That's the thing. I'm not saying I'm doing that, but that's what would have to happen.
Aussie.
It's really drastic. And I'm so bored with life that
Bankrupt City Department.
Why the hell not? But it's really, yeah, I know this is why I talk to you guys about things. You guys can help me reason through things, and I don't think
they'll help her reason through it. She'll say what she wants. They'll tell her it's a bad idea, and she'll do it anyway. Okay.
This is insane. So I find that men from certain cultures, they want to control every part. So I kind of understand that better now. Like as a cultural thing, they want to control every single part. Not like, well, yeah.
But it turns out that Stella's not controlling it all, and she's totally cool to do whatever she wants. She's allowed to. She could go driving down the road if she wants to. He doesn't care what she wears. Like she's told us he's not like that at all. But that's what she was looking for. She must be really disappointed she didn't get what she bargained for.
Like the basic likings, preferences. Actually, these are things that are pretty much non-negotiable with what I've found when I've dealt with most Arabic men. And this is fine to talk about it. We can be open discussion without being prejudiced and rude and hateful. Because this is my experience, and you can tell me if I'm wrong or not. Like, fine. I noticed they want you to be very covered up, conservative, like no showing certain areas like breast and like legs, like all that is their private. Private, not property, but property. Like, you're their woman. So
Unpaved road. Thank you so much. That's very generous. Thank you. We get good manifestations for the super chats. I try and come up with a few good ones. May your air con always be cold and crispy in the summer heat. May you never forget the sunscreen in summer and have beautiful summer beach days. And may the sand never get in your undies. 3 good manifestations.
And they're your man, and you're both loyal to each other.
Dandenong gets hot.
That would be our understanding, apparently. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nader is her only Arabic experience. The other Muslim man she was with, Bibi, he wasn't controlling. She did whatever she wanted. And then Nader. So she's had 2 Muslim men in her life, 1 Arabic and 1 was Egyptian. And he was flawed because he had a fucked personality and he was violent. So you would be thinking that you would be staying exactly away from another Arab man after dating such a horrible one. It would taint your experience a little bit, would it not? And I'm not saying that she's correct, but I'm saying from a person who's saying they've gone through such a toxic relationship, you would think that the culture would be part of why they are the way they are. So you would be a little bit hesitant to date another one until you really, really, really got to know them, and that you would know and trust that they're really nice, not 2 days and a couple of Zoom calls.
So a lot of women, especially from this part of the world, wouldn't be okay with that. But yeah, that's one of the things I've noticed, which I don't usually. But, I mean, it's not something I really mind because there are nice clothes.
She probably sees them as relationships, not what they were. One night paid. Well, they weren't one night stands. They were like paid company.
Feel more confident a little bit, more covered up. Actually, like I do. I don't know why, but yeah, there's something, I don't know, more classy and clean about it. I think it's more clean. I don't know, the pants, and he was just like, do you have any pants? And it's true. It's like
burgundy. Don't. I hate lizards. And the idea of I have nightmares about iguanas sitting on my head and I can't move. Like I'm paralyzed with fear. The idea of lizards dropping from the trees onto your body is terrifying. Don't. No. Ew. Stop. Is that a line from a movie? That sounds like a Monty Python reference.
Yeah, I don't know. And then, yeah, so what's 9.4? What? Is that the McDonald's?
I'm doing my best, Shelley.
I knew it. I knew that number. 9.49. Oh, I thought that was the amount of people served at McDonald's. 9.49 million single males in Canada. But then none of them are hen.
Oh.
Do you like that idea of two people like completely worshiping each other? Or is that kind of weird and intense for you guys?
Yes, that is.
I love this candle. Let's order. Do you really want to be controlled though? Like what am I getting? Connors? How much soda do I have? Connors, you can't ever get anything. For like 2 days. It's not the married man. I've only known this guy for like 2 days.
She knows how stupid it is. She
And
knows
wants to
how
fly me out,
ridiculous
like,
it sounds.
next week and get married. He has a 2-week vacation from work. And he's like,
so Amberlynn, this is, so she told the love story of how Stella and her got together just the other day, their love story during the mukbang. This live stream was her confessing that she's met someone 2 days, and the actual story where she's talking about he's got a nice house, he's got a nice car, he makes good money, he wants to marry her, he wants to treat her like a queen. This is the true story of the origins of their beginning. Tinder and then WhatsApp. That's the only 2 true things that she said.
I'll just pay for a ticket for you. You don't have to pay for anything when you're here. He's like, I'll order his food every day. Sherry. And then I like that idea of not even having to drive anymore. He has a really nice car and a good job.
Did anybody remember that she would be like, oh my God, I could never give up driving. Are you kidding? Oh my God, that would be terrible to not be able to just get in the car and drive around. But now she twists and bends to the will of what the man wants. Like she's got no personality. She's got no confidence who she is. She feels like she has to change who she is to fit in, to get anyone, somebody, anyone, a willing participant, whoever is available and willing to be in her space and touch her and be with her and tell her she's pretty and nice and funny and all that stuff. She's like, yep, I will contort myself to fit the mold, and then just be miserable when it all just falls apart later because I'm not, and I can't consistently be who I want to be.
And I could live stream from there. It would be so interesting, but life would be so conservative. And I find like a little bit Arabic men are very like they're kind of controlling. Like I think he made a joke like when he saw my legs like with my dress, he's like, I will kill you. Like as a joke. I was like, oh. But I just watched like documentaries.
Red flag, flag on the play, red card out, penalty box. That's not funny. That would be like, if I want to show my legs, I'll show my legs. Do you have a problem with that? Then this may not work out because I often wear outfits where I show my legs. And that's where I come from. I'm used to doing that. Is it that big of a deal for you? And that's pretty strong language to say to somebody. I hope you're joking. And if you're joking, I don't like that kind of humor. That's not funny. Yeah. But no, this one just was like,
Memories on like some men like killing their wives for it's not funny, but like femicide is a real thing. So I was like, fucking, it made me think of that, and it kind of got scared. I'm not accusing anybody, but I was like thinking of that. There's a lot of cultural differences. You know what I mean?
red flag, red flag. She even thought about femicide, and she understands that femicide is a real thing. But she just brushed it to the side. The concern, her self-protection instinct kicked in, and she pushed it to the side. Her brain engaged itself and threw up the word, oh my God, femicide. But she went, no, it's okay. Let's just smoke a joint and eat something. Don't worry about it. It's okay. He's a willing participant. Don't you ruin this for me. Reality, don't you dare ruin this for me.
And who?
Remember when she used to think it was hot that Nada used to fight people? She thought that was sexy. It's because she's got toxic masculinity. She's a misogynist and she's got toxic masculinity.
Do you guys have to be like this invasive in my life?
Yes, they do. How's it invasive if you brought it up?
No, you better be nice or I'm kicking your ass out of here, lady. And I'm not giving you an arm wiggle till you earn one. He replied to his comment. I knew doing that I was going to fucking shoot myself in the asshole.
Now, Bex, that is a long time to wait. But I bet the reason that you waited so long to actually make it official is because you felt secure enough together, because you'd been together a long time, that the paper wasn't really the thing. It was the actual connection and the commitment. You basically made it. You made it together. And the paper is like, whatever. We get married, whatever. I get scared, to be honest. I get scared when I hear people have been together like 9 years, 10 years, 15 years, and then they go and get married, because you often hear, like 2 years later, divorced. And I'm like, then why did you get married? Like, why did you get married? Why did you last all that time, then get married, and then it falls apart 2 years later? What changes it? I just think it must be a dynamic, or you get married because it's already falling apart and you think it's like a Band-Aid to fix it. But I love it. I love it when like you've got your family and your family's growing up and they can be there in the photos and like they can get dressed up and they can be part of the moment too. Or you can have your dogs, or you can afford a nice big like holiday or something. Like you can really like sort of do it together and plan it. My friend did that. She was with her partner. They met in high school. I've actually got two friends that were married like very, very young. I've got friends that got married when they were 19 and he was 20. No, she was 20 and he was like 22. They're still married. Their kids are in high school. Like they've been married a long time. They're like solid. And my other friend, who I've known since I was 14, they were together. God, I think they were together like 20 years before they got married. And they only got married because he's from America. She's moved to America and they had to do it for her to be able to stay there. But they were together for a long time anyway. They just had to get married for the paperwork and for the kids. They had 3 kids together, so they had to do it to go over there. And they're still going strong. She's just had her first grandkid. It was like, oh, it can happen. I love it. That's a great story.
Well, I mean, he might just be another boyfriend for a day now. Okay. I mean, look, it's probably going to be virtually impossible. I'm realizing this by experience, and I realize now, even if Nader wasn't the way he was, the fact that he's an Arabic male is also something that's challenging to deal with as somebody from this part of the world, I find. Just because it's way more conservative, like, you know.
But Nader's not conservative in any way, shape, or form. He's not a conservative Arab man. He is a very liberal Arab man. He's just violent. and controlling. He doesn't have Arabic values. He has abusive values.
You have to dress very conservatively and cover up and everything.
That's not such a big deal. Most
Honestly,
people
I
do
was
it every
really
day.
contemplating after the move going to Kuwait. Just being spontaneous, but I'm like,
I don't know.
there are
Probably
still
nothing.
countries though that are really under strict, like Sharia, is it Sharia law or whatever it's called, and like strict Islamic rule that, you know, women, there's a lot of misogyny, and Pakistan is the most dangerous country. Who cares? That is fat shaming, and I will block your ass, so get over it. Who cares? I'm not afraid to be fat and go somewhere else in the world. But yes, you're right. Okay, that's her asshole way of saying you're too fat for Kuwait. Which, yeah, I do have concerns actually about being not healthy. CPAP Plus Rescue in Kuwait 2.0 incoming.
This is crazy.
Not move to Kuwait, but go for like 2 weeks. But because you guys know I will do it too. You know I'm crazy. Why am I like this? Why not? Why do I have to live so formulaically? Why can't I decide one day if a man offers me to come to Kuwait and I want to do it?
Because he might be trying to sex traffic you, or make you into a skin suit, or make you a domestic slave, or live out a fantasy where he orders you. Who knows? It's dangerous and crazy, and that's why people don't do it. Because it's dangerous. Like, she didn't see that at all. She just sees this as like her Knights of Arabia fantasy. He's going to be this big, bushy, bearded man and wear the robes, and she's going to wander through the sand dunes of Kuwait, and they're going to make love rolling down a sand dune, you know, while he feeds her grape and BKs. Like, she's mental.
Because it's really,
and I don't mean that in a fun way.
Abandoning a lot here. You're right. I know.
And the spider lashes, I know.
That's another thing I find about Arabic men. They want like and Nada was like that. They're all encompassing, like they, you know. But I also love that about it because I like all encompassing attention whenever I have it. Oh, I'm so fucked up.
Yeah, you are.
Like,
you really, really
weird,
are.
Am I looking for?
You're looking for a dad.
Abusive traits? What the fuck? Seriously. I need therapy. I'm supposed to go to Kuwait to get married.
But all the challenges that everybody mentioned to her that she'd have with traveling, she's had. But we're all we just make up lies and scenarios, and we just make up crap, and we just do it to be mean. Where we live in reality, she lives in delusion.
Excuse me. And that's why I'm dressed conservative tonight, but I kind of like it. I think it looks better if I'm covered up. Do you think so?
Yes, we love it. Keep doing it.
You can wear like a hijab, and because I would have to wear a hijab if I went there.
No, you wouldn't. No. This is I would have to. No. Stella said you don't have to. The websites, the tourism website says that. There's the Sharia law. It doesn't say that you have to. Muslims are not compelled. No one is compelled to wear a hijab in Kuwait. You want to because you are trying to conceal your bald head, which you're not ashamed of. And now you're wearing it to cover your chins, which you're not ashamed of. You forced that upon yourself. Nobody forced it upon you.
Possession is 2 years in jail in Kuwait. I know. He really looks down on it, just like Mayton, very strict. Very.
Mm-hmm. It's not.
Stop looking for another.
Wait.
For me at night, like we have a little routine.
Oh, I went too far. Is that it?
I was gonna fucking shoot myself in the asshole.
No, there it was.
Like they're, and Nada was like that. They're all encompassing. Like they have it. Oh, am I looking for abuse? I'm supposed to go to Kuwait to get married.
I'm supposed to go to Kuwait to get married. 2 days.
And that's why I'm dressed conservative tonight, but I kind of like it.
She says
better if I'm covered up. Do you think so? I don't know.
I'm just waiting for it.
can wear like a hijab, and because I would have to wear a hijab if I went there. Yeah, I would have to cover myself. Weed possession is 2 years in jail in Kuwait. I know. He really looks down on it, just like Mayton. Very strict. Very. Stop looking for another
He's
replacement.
very strict.
No, I'm just saying, you know, like that's similar, but it might, I don't know. Because there's like actual femicide down there. If you cheat or something, I don't know. I have to look up the laws. Like if you cheat, I think they can like do.
She's not worried at all, but she said femicide twice. She was having the right thoughts. She was thinking the things, but she just stuffed it all down. Now my cat is crying, so I'm going to let her play. And I think it's because it's dinner time. I'm just going to go feed him and then quickly come back.
Something to you. I'm not I would never. Fuck that. I guess that's one way of ensuring people don't cheat. Fuck. I mean, there's no dick worth death penalty. I'm sorry. There's none. So I'm not going to cheat if you're going to kill me. You know? No, I wouldn't anyway, but definitely not if you're going to kill me after. No. I'm not condoning that. I'm just making a joke, but sad big word. Do you just wake up every morning and decide which character to be? Yeah. You know what? I honestly changed my mind about so many things in my life throughout the whole day. I'm so exhausted. Oh, I need help. Can somebody just abduct me and bring me to a lab somewhere? If you have enough paneer and nashies, I'll stay with you a lifetime and you can study my brain. There's no dick worth death penalty. It's true, Jake. I'm gonna order you. What? Arabic men hate Westerns, just so you know. If you want to see all the beautiful Arabic. What? He seems to he's really into me, like he wants to chat. We chat like for hours all night. I've never had conversation like that with someone. Speaks very fluent English. Has a nice place. He looks like a younger Tony, and he has the same red lights. he plays keyboard very well. He's really nice. But I mean, yeah, I mean, you'd have to accept, because I know you'd have to accept, knowing that culture, what you would be going in with. So I know, you know, but I can see some things that are very Nader-esque for sure. I know it's the same blah blah, Courtney. I know that's why I didn't even want to say anything. I really shouldn't have.
What did I
always
miss?
do this to myself. Because I want to talk. I want to come on here and talk about things I do in my life. I just don't want everyone who else is involved to be harassed. I found the one. Well, that's the thing. Like, if I'm gonna get married, you guys are gonna know about it. He's open to moving to Canada, but he seems like he wants me to move there. He's not gonna let you do what you want. Why are you so stupid? Well, maybe is that such a bad thing? I mean, like, maybe I don't need to be being so irresponsible anymore. Anyways, are you for real? No, that's okay. So I'm taking it. Okay. Red flag. If chaperone Sherry is freaking out. All right, I won't give you guys a heart attack. All right.
I mean, if femicides, like if that comes up in the conversation in the first 2 days, and he's pulled out the keyboard and he played it one-handed, and he's already talking about getting married, and you come and move and live here, does that not sound like too much? You would have to be broken to consider it, right? That's why nobody believes that they're in love. This story here, this stream is the proof that not the proof. This is the point of origin why we think the way we think about their relationship. Not that we got to know each other. She's talking marriage 2 days later. She had all these stereotypes built up in her head 2 days later. 2 days. Not we fell in love. He said it. I agreed to it. I went and did it. While I used the word femicide at least 3 times during my live stream when I told my audience, and my audience was freaking out, telling me don't do it, abort, red flag. I just ignored all the good advice and just did it anyway. 2 days.
All right. Don't do it if your butt cracks.
No, I don't think they got married.
Imagine, it's not funny, but imagine I end up on a fucking kefir bottle and fucking missing kefir bottle in fucking Kuwait because I poop a flash.
Oh,
Oh my god.
All right. We gotta see for yourself. We gotta see for yourself. Yeah.
hi, just a girl. Hi.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know.
Recap for Just a Girl. Okay, we watched Amberlynn. Don't worry about it. It's just, I watched it. We watched it. We reacted to it. And then we watched the live stream. It was a nothingness. It's the basic same. Reacting channels suck. I'm perfect in every way. They're just big meanies. And it's Sala's birthday. Boo. And now we're watching the actual, real, true happenings of how Sala and Chantal got together, because she talks about it. 2 days. And now she's just high off her balls, wearing a wig, putting on a fake mustache. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Oh dear.
I hope you had a good day, and I can help you relax a little bit.
How much I don't love you. I'm kidding, guys. I love you guys. I actually do. So please don't take my sunshine away. Wait.
Maybe when okay. You know how somebody mentioned earlier that she should do a dance, a little birthday dance for Sala? Maybe she could do a chair lap dance for him, something similar to what we just seen. We've seen her twerk. She did some twerking when she did a pumped up kick stream, when she was wearing a black lingerie. She knows how to grind it and wind it up on the floor. Maybe if Sala's a good boy, after his nuggies and his McHappy Meal, should do a little sexy dance in a swampy abaya and a sweaty hijab. You know, I'm sure she said the boils all healed up, so there's nothing stopping them from bumping uglies tonight. He might get what do we call it? We call it a birthday root in Australia. That he's going to get a birthday root. If not a birthday root from Chantal, he might go for a mystery night walk and get himself a freebie. That's what I reckon.
When I laugh, it goes off.
Yes, nothing's different, nothing new, nothing original.
Trolling queen? I'm not trolling, I'm serious. I have his picture as my screensaver right now, and I was ready to go to Kuwait. I have the flight, I can show you everything. Ugh. I'm pretty sure Marriage First Show is old Nanny is, marriage. Okay. I don't think I'm the woman that...
Listen, look. I met my husband online. I met him on, I can't remember, RSVP. That was the dating site. And this was in 2005. And I went on 2 dates from that website. One, I had the one date with the guy. I was like, nah. He was too full on and just, no, we weren't compatible. And then I was talking to my husband a little bit. We spoke to each other a few times online, and then we agreed to meet up. I drove my own car there. He drove his car there. He did not know my address. We were texting. That was it. We met in a public place outside of the restaurant, so he didn't even know what my car looked like. He didn't know my license plate. And this was after a couple of weeks. I was still being safe and secure, and he was in the same town that I lived in. But I was still freaked out about him following me home or knowing my registration and looking stuff up online. And, just being a bit weird because I didn't know him. And I'd been talking to him for a couple of weeks, and I was familiar with where I was. But I still took safety precautions. But this one's willing to get married after 2 days, 48 hours, flying to another country and having no idea about him whatsoever. Booking, knows the flights, knows how much they cost, knows how long the flight is, and she's already looked into it. No, she's completely stable. She's a stable person. Not desperate in any way at all.
I'm never going to get a husband if I just want to dress like this.
Birthday bonk.
Or at least I get a husband who wants to do that with
Andy.
me. I'm not. The thing is I'm like,
Oh, okay. I'm going to be really gross and really descriptive. Bankruptcy department. Getting a hand job from Chantal would be like fucking a hamburger patty. That's what I imagine it would feel like. It would. We saw her hand mixing the cappuccino the other day. She's all fingertips and then an overinflated baseball glove. It would get lost. It would get lost in the mix of her hand. No, stop it. Oh, stop it, Mel. Stop it, Dough Cookie. Stop it. That was a bit rude. That's a bit mean. I'm grossing myself out.
I'm typically attracted to my opposite. Like I'm typically attracted, like sexually, physically, animalistically, to men that are like more domineering in bed.
So that would mean that she's attracted to attractive people. So what is Sala? Sala's tall. She is not. Sala is thin for now. But he's definitely not good looking in the face. So he's not exactly her opposite, but he's better looking than she is. That's for sure.
And it also freaks me out because then they're also domineering in life. So basically, like a man to be domineering, but I do like a man to be sort of domineering in life. But they're never just sort of; they're always all in, like,
Catches me,
obsessively,
yes.
weirdly. Animalistically. Okay, what are we eating? Fuck, I'm always hungry. I haven't changed my nails soon. Damned on the run.
Claw hand. She has the lizard fingernails. I know.
So
Sorry,
I think I'm gonna go
Whiplash.
synthetic at
Sorry.
Talent. And I want them to do the sad piano music for my sob story about BBJ. I'm just joking. I should write a manual on how to be the most hated person online.
But yes.
What?
Yes. And that noise.
Asexual. Oh, with BB. He likes he doesn't mind my weight at all. Look at my eyes. So at least there's that.
Sala didn't lift her out of shit. Sala can barely pick up a butter knife. He's not yoisting her out. Him and 4 other dudes from the dock probably shoved her onto the side, onto the boardwalk. That man is not daintily lifting her from the boat. Shut up. They shoved her from the back end. You grab one arm, you grab the other, I'll push from behind. Heave away. That's how it went.
And he said we can order food and play video games, and I can live stream while he's at work. So, why not? Chantal, you deserve to be happy with a dom, even if that's what you want. But you can get that while
Hi, Sage's husband. Hi. Yeah. I'm sorry I scarred you mentally.
Do you guys like these lashes? Yeah or nay?
Oh, no. A medical glove builds up with moisturizer because it's got to have a little bit of solidity to it, or maybe like jelly. Like and it has to be cold and dank feeling. Oh, lucky.
Why does he want to marry me? He says I'm the ideal woman for him. My type, the way I talk, so articulately with him. The way
so she's either lying or he's into ignorant, stupid, awkward, giggly, submissive, no prospects, unhygienic. Oh, but he doesn't know those things. He's only the way she talks. So he's into stupid bitches, basically.
Willing to adapt and be open-minded to his, not demand. Well, yeah, I mean,
malleable.
I accept that being attracted to an Arabic man. Some cultures that means they're more demanding. Like I am.
Oh, that's better.
I had that problem. I had problems with that
because he is her little potato. It would be better if the glove was filled with mashed potato and gravy all mixed together.
With natter.
Because she does love the gravy.
So that's why I'm kind of like, oh my god.
Are we inventing new sex toys?
Before I even know what I'm doing, like my head is spinning right now. So
paperclip.
No. I feel so delusional, but at the same
safety
time,
word is pineapple.
I feel like you have to really understand my personality. I'm also sitting here with a fucking.
I'm into gullible desperados. I can see from the phone calls that you are probably somebody with low self-esteem. You're a little bit awkward. You giggle at all my jokes. And you're open. I've mentioned the word marriage and you didn't flinch and run away. And when I got mad about you showing your legs, you were a bit giggly and awkward, but you still went with it. He was like, "Yep, I'm into dumb bitches."
Mullet and a fake shit stash on. So I mean, glued with eyelash glue. So you know,
No,
I'm not normal.
I'll manifest you some mental health.
And I don't like normal. It's boring. And then the merry-go.
Maybe in the 48 hours that they've spoken, she hasn't perhaps mentioned that she is 38 years old and has had a full hysterectomy. And she has lung problems and she's morbidly obese because she's probably fat fishing him and using like filters out the wazoo. So his ideal woman at 28 years old, and he wants kids because she talks about that he wanted to have kids and he wants to be a dad, so maybe they'll adopt. But she's his ideal woman with all those health problems and the fact that she can't have kids, and he wants kids, that would make her not his ideal woman. Do you reckon she lied about her age and tried to convince him that she's 28 and then he found out and he was like, I don't care, I'm just trying to get you to Canada. I don't care if you're 58. You want to come here and get married? As long as I get to Canada, I don't care if you're 58 years old, 48, 38. As long as you get here and I get papers, that's all I care about.
Guys was giving me shit. I know I should have blocked him a long time ago. I finally did. I block and unblock. Okay. I don't know if you guys do that, but
did anyone hear about his tweets going
Oh,
after a
I
bigger
haven't.
framed woman, calling her a cow? I believe he said so.
I
Why
really
would you be with
just-
her with that mentality?
I need to
Yeah.
enter a nunnery.
Yeah, because he's talked about women being big and fat and reactors are fat and they're all fat and blah, blah, blah. Your wife's fat, mate. She's a death fat. And maybe some of us are a little on the chonky side, but we're not dumb bitches. So of course he wouldn't be into us. We're too clever.
Let me look this up here. Nunnery bees entering a convent in Orleans, Ontario.
Bye, Sage. See you next time. Bye.
Orleans Wood Community Association. Cloistered nuns. What the fuck? Old Ottawa South. Ooh. Last year. Mental institution bees. This is hurting. Ow.
I feel like she would too. Lie about her age, lie about her weight,
What a nun.
lie about her
Is she the
income,
Kuwait guy yet?
lie about her health.
Stop. He's my phone background.
I'm sorry, but the only things that make my phone back screen are my cats, my kids, my husband, and BTS. They're the only things that make it to be my home screen, not some weirdo that I've just met online 2 days ago. Tell me she's not an obsessive imprinting desperado.
Oh, I keep trying to order food and I keep getting distracted by fuck. Okay. Oh.
Who?
Pork! So either Kuwait.
What was that? Who's terminally ill? Oh, terminally obese. I thought you said there was somebody who was terminally sick. Oh, yeah, she is terminally obese. Yeah.
None or married dude. Okay, what about the other options? Sorry, guys, I love you. Okay, what are we ordering? Okay, where's who wants to order? What are we getting? I know we're Groundhog Day. Are we getting pot pie or no? What else is open? There's Dawn Burrito, McDonald's, A&W.
Yep, she does.
Nissan Beeson together. I'm so weird right now. Hey, Lash. I'm already gonna be running out of my first candle from them. Dang it! I should just go work there. Everyone asks them if I
I
have a
wouldn't
job.
employ
Let's
you,
go.
Chantal.
Connors, they're
You
preparing my
could
order.
last a day.
Poor Connors. You want me to read
Couldn't
one more
stand
page? No, I'm
up.
just joking. Did you order the tub of caramel? No, but I'm going to someday. I just really want Connors tonight.
Oh, that
raging
wig, the
earlier
Michael
because I have a
Jackson
fucking
wig.
reason to be discussing what I did. You would be friggin' raging too if you had sleaze bags. That's what she is. And her whole team of fucking gremlins. They're sleaze bags.
Oh, we're putting on the black wig. Wig mean
Smoking
business.
sleaze bags. Am I a shamer? What's too fucking bad? I guess I'm shaming her.
Oh no,
Anyways,
this
I
isn't
just
the
wanna
Michael
say,
Jackson one. This one
thank
is
you
the
guys
one
for
that
this-
looks okay if she'd prepped it properly for a week. I reckon this wig, 1 or 2 shades lighter, would have been really nice, but it's off the floor. She picked it up off the
hanging
floor.
out and just beezing sometimes. Most of the time now, actually. Sherry,
I don't know. I don't. You know what, Sherry? I don't think I'm on the right meds because I don't seem to make decisions that are very. I don't know. Well,
these are the small moments that just bring me joy from Chantal. She's like, no, Sherry, I don't think I'm on the right meds. I don't make very good decisions. The clarity is there, but it's so fleeting. It just gets pushed away with a pot pie. Like she was like, no, pot pies. She's distracted like a Labrador seeing like squirrels. Conscious thought, good decision making. Nope, squirrel. Moving on. Oh my God, she's so funny. She's so
I like to be spontaneous. I love these eyelashes. I want to take a picture and send. Don't look at my selfie face.
Oh, I feel like a perv showing you my iPad screen. I have okay. I have a picture of Namjoon and a picture of J-Hope. J-Hope is my home screen. Namjoon is my lock screen. And then my phone, my background is just generic, I think. But my screen is a picture of an OT7 wallpaper where from the soup, because they were all barefaced and natural and just being themselves and hanging out like bros. But I'll show you. Okay, so this is Permission to Dance Era. That's J-Hope with the pink and blonde. And then my lock screen is this one. It's my time and dates on it, but it's that picture of Namjoon's. Yep, that's one of my favorite pictures. Oh no, my lock screen on my not my lock screen, my home screen on my iPhone is the picture where he's in the black and white check shirt with his arms crossed at the art gallery with the cap on. I love that picture. It's my favorite one because he's smart and built like a lumberjack. Yeah.
I know. I need to prioritize my life instead of sending selfies. Hi, Pete. Everyone say.
Hi, everybody.
Pete's run where? Where's Pete's gonna run to?
Ugh.
Never.
They don't care as long as I'm off camera.
Yeah, we did the DD. We'd go. Should probably put it in the bin.
As long as you're off camera.
Yeah, that's why they tell me to run. They want me away. They want me gone.
Why do you guys get to choose?
They don't get to choose. That's why I'm not going.
I think she'd just have to go on Social Security. She'd probably get disability because of her mental health stuff. And just because of like her personality disorders. I don't know what she's got, but there's something wrong with her. And she couldn't work. She couldn't stand. What could she do? She can't stand up for more than 5 minutes. Are there any jobs? Are there any like supermarket like checkout people where they have chairs where you could sit down, but then you'd still need to clean and wipe stuff down and stock shelves and do all that kind of things? Like she couldn't be a waitress. I'm just trying to think of jobs where you don't have to have, where you can learn on the job without having to need like entry-level jobs. She couldn't be a cleaner because she's dirty and it's a physical job. Maybe she could do a work from home job. Maybe she could be like, or she could work in a call center. She'd be really crap at it, but that's the only job that I could see her. She'd have to do something where she works from home on the computer.
There you go, guys.
I'm staying to spite the people who were telling me to leave.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
She would
go.
Yep, she definitely would.
Oh, it's so freeing.
All right, no.
Music is medicine. That's what I say. I try not to yuck other people's yum as far as like music goes. I used to do that when I was younger. Not anymore. Music is medicine. So whatever brings you joy and makes you feel good, love them. If you love death metal when they're screaming in your face, you can't understand a word, or whether you love K-pop or whether you love jazz, just enjoy it. It's good for your mind, heart, body, and soul. I love it.
Hey, okay.
I just wanted to say hi.
Well, hi. Postcard update coming along nicely.
Oh, yes. Yes, but she could be a cam girl. Not now, she couldn't. What could she do as a Muslim lady? The only thing I could see her doing was old Chantal could be a sex phone worker. new Chantal, the new Kuwait arc Chantal, she'd have to work in a call center. That's literally the only thing I can see her doing. Or maybe somebody, no, that's physical. Everything's physical and she couldn't do it.
Oh, she loves you.
Hi, Star Wilson. Oh, it's finished. I just popped in and it's finished. It's finished. It's finished. Oh, that's a great shot from the back, isn't it? All right. Okay, guys. That's it. That's it. We've done 3 whole things today. We've done a live stream, an old retro react, and we've done an Amberlynn. I'm going to upload my my suyuk, my pork suyuk recipe. It's finished. I've just got to upload it to the channel. I finished it. And I'm actually going to go. I had a little bit for lunch, and I'm going to have some more for my dinner because it's so good and it's so yummy. I'm just going to get the kimchi out, heat up some rice, and put it all together. But yeah, hope you had a good time. Thank you for the super chats. They were very muchly appreciated. We'll try and do some, I'll try and think of some more good manifestations next time. And we might just do some just randomly anyway. I hope Salah has the suckiest birthday. I hope he bites into a cupcake and a tooth falls out. I hope she gets sand fleas in her feet. And she gets really, really bad chafe again. That's all I can hope for these two. I hope they're stuck all the way through to the middle of November. I really hope they are. I have no feeling of how long they're going to be stuck in Thailand. I mean, if they're stuck in Thailand for 3 months, that means they are literally left without a country because she can't go back to Kuwait. He can't go. Like, how does that work? Because they're going to get kicked out of Thailand, but they can't enter Kuwait. So the only thing she can do is go back to Canada and he can go back to where? Syria. I don't know. But anyway, it's fun to see what's going to happen with these two. Yeah. So that's the live stream for the day. I'm going to go have some dinner. I hope you have a good day, good morning, afternoon, night, or sleep. Just a girl. I hope you have a good night's sleep. I hope you can wind down easily after your long day at work. Have something yummy to eat. All the other Aussies, have a good evening. Philippines, hello. And all those who are just about to start their day, have a good one. Be safe, be careful, and hit the like on the way out if you could, please. I'd appreciate it. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye. Bye.